We got
He's fast,
we got
but
Elijah. We got Elijah from Florida.
He dislocated his knee in 2023. We love guys with bad knees, man.
Yeah, we really do. The
And
Cowboys.
he's small too, man.
how big is it?
How big
Elijah
is-
like 5'11" or something like that.
Okay, I tuned out after the
I think.
after the fifth round.
No,
Did Cowboys pick up a defensive tackle?
no.
I don't
In the
think
draft? No,
I
I
don't
don't,
think
think
so.
so.
No, we haven't. We only got 3 picks left. And honestly, like there was a kid, Tim Dwight, I liked.
Mhm.
So I think the Lions just took him.
Yeah.
I got Zeke Biggers still left on my board. I got Howard Cross. I got all my guys out, but they're still out there. Shamar Turner, the linebacker we took, he's 6'1", 220.
Mm-hmm.
6'1", 220. 8-inch hands.
We
He
did
ran
get that.
4.7. He ran a 4.7.
But I got to be honest. I'm not surprised by the Cowboys' stupid picks, man. I just can't front. 'Cause I didn't expect the exact picks, but I knew that they would fuck this draft up. They've been fucking drafts up for a while now at this point. So
Jaden Blue is really good. I'm not going to lie to you, but he's a third down. This is my thing. Jaden Blue, he was my 15th ranked running back in big letters on top. Third down, change of pace running back. That's what he is. 6 foot, 200. He's probably like 5'10", probably a little bit 11.
Right.
Like a little lighter. But he had 730 yards for 8 touchdowns. But why I call him a third down change of pace back, he had 40 catches, 43 catches for 400 yards and 6 TDs. So that's a third down back to me.
Right.
But yet there were better backs on the board, and we don't have a first down running back on this team.
No, our running back room is disgusting bad.
It's as bad as our defensive tackle.
Yeah.
Yo,
Running
the
back
fact that we have, and note the sad part is San Fran, Philadelphia,
What's up, bro?
Michigan.
What's up, guys? How y'all doing?
What's
Good,
up,
man.
Cowboys?
Man, I'm not even joking, bro. I don't like a single pick we made today. I know people like the running back. Bro, there's better running backs we could have got. DJ Giddens was there.
Yeah.
Devin Neal was there. Ollie Gordon was there. Why did we get Jaden Blue?
Rashad Smith, SMU, still on the board.
And we have no D tackles, and we traded up for that crappy linebacker. Like, dude, this is a disaster.
That's
Typical
what
Cowboys,
the
man.
linebacker blows like I don't understand about the linebacker is I thought we wanted to get bigger in the middle.
Apparently not. They never do it, man.
These guys still have 3 more picks or 4 more picks, and they're gonna probably waste them on some shitty receiver. They're probably gonna get Chaz Johnson and Shiloh Sanders.
Our running, our running defense next year is gonna be bad, or like this upcoming year is gonna be horrible.
Let's look
It's gonna be the third year in a row.
Yeah.
Let's look at the bright side. The worse we are, the better the draft pick we're gonna have.
But here's the thing: we said this last year.
Yeah, I know.
It doesn't matter though if you blow it on bums though.
You're right. No, cool Cowboys.
Yeah, but if all top 10 picks were good, so if we was in the top 10, we would have got a good pick.
Yeah, that's
I don't think the Cowboys would have picked. Well, I can't say that because they.
I was asking myself
that's my whole point, man.
I was asking myself, fifth quarter. I swear to God, I was asking myself that question. I'm saying to myself, if Mikal Williams and Alfred Collins were on the board, maybe they might have took Mikal Williams.
Yeah, they'd have took him. They would have
taken him.
But to be honest with you, the way how we haven't taken a defensive tackle, I honestly don't think they would have took Alfred Collins in round 2.
Yeah,
No, they would have not. They would have not.
The way this draft. Listen, I got like 3 good. Listen, you can get a run stuff for an undrafted free agency, but I still got guys out there. But the running back pick didn't make sense.
Why they saying we took Jeff Kaiser? I thought Jaguars took him.
Yeah, we didn't take him.
Why they got him on our thing? What the heck?
Bro, you believe that guy? He's overaged. He played 70 games in college. I swear to God. He was like my 25th ranked linebacker. And my
How is
comments,
this? How is this Shamar James kid? I've never seen him.
Oh, he's terrible. He's so slow, bro.
bad.
he ran a
Okay, damn.
4.7.
Oh,
He ran a
Oh,
4.7, bro. Man is slower than me.
Linebacker.
East Carolina, and now he's a Dallas Cowboy.
And the
Oh
sad
my
part-
God, I'm seeing Jerry Jones do that dance. Oh,
You saw the dance?
That's stupid.
Yeah, you saw the
dance.
dance?
Yo,
That dance.
Stupid.
when I saw that dance,
Yeah.
you can go to my channels. I went off, man. I went.
Dude,
Oh.
you know, when I saw it,
Oh.
I straight up laughed because it's so stupid seeing him dance like that.
That's when I told him I hope he dies, bro.
Oh, okay, so I'm watching a stream of these guys. There's like 4,000 people in the chat, bro, and they said they had like a poll grading the draft. Bro, these fans are delusional, bro. 50% said it was a B draft, 37% it was an A draft. Bro, this is like a D draft at best, bro. Like, what are
They don't
these
even
guys?
know who that.
We got super chat. Hold up, Savage. This
Sorry.
this season is curtain. I
Oh,
want
yeah.
Archie Manning. All right, Savage, go ahead.
Yeah, this is fun.
I was gonna say the fans that are giving a B, they don't even know what the fuck they're talking about. They
No,
don't even
no.
know who these players are. Listen, there's a possibility. Know what the sad part is? I guarantee you we're gonna get like 2 or 3 undrafted. Every year, we always get undrafted free agents that are better than our day 3
That's
draft
true.
picks.
That's true.
That is true. That is true.
That is
Yeah.
true, yeah. That is true.
It's
Hey,
like,
corner, what you
Corner,
give
what
the
would
draft?
you give
Corner?
this draft?
Who you
What would
talking
give
to?
this draft so far?
Oh, D.
I
I'm
think
asking
for
Cowboys
me,
corner.
it's right now.
Oh,
it's-
corner. Yeah.
Yes,
I just asked him that too. I
Oh,
want to
you're
know.
asking corner. Okay, I got it.
Oh. Oh yeah, yeah, corner. What'd you give it?
There's
Listen,
like
right
no
now-
D tackles left, bro.
I
We're
turn-
screwed.
I turn to Savage and Cool Cowboy when it comes to these guys because I don't know these guys, so I
Yes,
can't really
yeah.
say what they are. I don't know these names. What I do know is over the last 8 months, none of you guys talked about none of these names.
Mm-hmm.
Like the names you guys talked about, other teams got them.
Other teams
Yeah.
got him.
We
Yeah.
we ain't talked about none of these names. I think Savage, you might have mentioned
I
Booker
mentioned
earlier.
Blue. I
Yeah,
mentioned
you did
Yeah,
mention
you
Blue.
did
You
mention
did
Blue.
mention Blue. You did mention.
like him a lot.
Corner gave it a B.
A B.
A B? Okay, listen, it's a C plus at best, but I give it a D right now. C
Listen,
plus
we
at best.
Listen, maybe they could do
He's
3
on that
Hail
Kool-Aid, bro.
Marys, and with our last 3 picks, maybe we can come out of here with a defensive tackle, an offensive tackle, and another running back.
We have 4 picks. We have 1 6 and 3 7s.
Wow.
We have 4 picks. All right.
Unless they
Uh,
trade the picks, of course.
Mike said a C. Dog Pound said a C plus.
Well, based off of
Amazing Creation
Jackson,
said a D minus.
Yeah.
D minus. Like I say, I don't know. I don't know these people. Like y'all know it way better than me who these guys are. Only person I did know was Booker because, of course, you know I live right by the school. I know their team. I knew him, and my immediate reaction. And I was watching the Frisco Report live. Shout out to the Frisco Report, Cowboys Corner, and Cowboys Blog Joe. I was watching them live when we picked Booker, and me and Joe literally at the same time was like, "Oh no, that's they don't." Not saying he ain't good in college, but in the NFL, they just I don't know why it don't work. And they'd have had some dogs on that O line in college for the past 10 years.
Yeah,
you just never hear their name again. It just never works.
They peak too soon.
Yeah, and I tell people the SEC is tough to play in.
Right.
Yeah,
They play animals, man, and you know that's why teams like Penn State and Notre Dame and Oregon and all these teams, they O linemen last longer.
Yeah,
they have better O line. What do you say? My studio is under construction with no videos until further notice. Oh, that's right. You okay? Yeah, for sure. I forgot corner. Yeah, salute to my dog, man. You're a homeowner now. Oh, shout out to him.
Sweet.
Congrats.
Nate Dogg want to know what's the worst pick in the draft so far. Champ look like he is over this stuff.
Oh,
man.
we know that what that is.
That's a good.
What's your worst pick, Cool Cowboy?
The Savone Revel pick. You picked the hurt guy in the 3rd round.
I was gonna say the same thing. I think
By
the
far.
cornerback's a disgusting thing.
That was disgusting, bro. At least the 2nd and 1st round pick are not injured. At least you could say that.
Yeah.
The Cowboys is the only organization that would draft a player late and say, but we had him projected early though. We had him on our board early. They the only team that does this, man.
And then Jerry had the nerve to say Minga they graded him a 2nd round pick in 23.
You mean
And
Will
don't-
McClay? You mean Will
Will
McClay and your
McClay.
son did? Because you don't know. Who he is.
Vikings just took Kobe King, linebacker, Penn State. He was my 9th ranked
Yeah.
linebacker, bro. Pissed me off.
Wait,
He
who?
said we need to run and stop
Kobe
D.
King, Penn State
Ed
linebacker.
Ovon said, "I'm depressed."
man,
Don't be depressed, man.
man, I'm past
Now, but
I
again,
don't give a
like-
fuck anymore.
Champs.
I think the moment for me,
corner
third
set up.
round.
Minga, man, that's what you.
Minga.
I ain't gonna lie, Minga.
Mingo,
But-
what the fuck your name
No,
is?
no, champ. I'm gonna give you a pat. I'm gonna tell you why. You ain't butchering it as bad as OG taking somebody's whole name.
I told you, man,
He's
the first time.
dyslexic, man.
I told you, man, the first time.
Like, is he a fan of the Osbournes or something? Because he just kept saying it. Like,
No,
you
man.
know his name is not Ozzy. OG
Ozzy.
on that moon.
Oh,
Ozzy.
He goes, that's his name now. He goes, Ozzy.
You know what? I'm calling him Ozzy from the Ozzy Smith from now on.
Man,
I'm
that's
calling him.
No, I'm calling him Ozzy too.
Ozzy
call him
Smith,
Ozzy
bro.
from
That's
now
his new name, bro. Until he proves us wrong, which he never will, he's Ozzy Smith.
Yo, I seen OG spell Ishan's name like 4 times wrong back to
Oh
back.
no, that's what I was gonna say.
He
Like,
tried to
I thought-
correct it, but everyone was wrong. Every one of them was wrong. Like,
What does he
But-
call you,
It
Ishan?
was really funny.
he was calling him Ishan. He was spelling it wrong.
No,
He just
spelled my
spelled-
name like
He
in a-
spelled Sean. Like everywhere you can spell Sean, he spelled it.
yeah.
Man,
SHAUN, SHAUWN. Like it was crazy.
It was funny. I mean, like my pronunciation of my name is
Ooh.
Ishan, but like I mean, people.
4 sacks for 100 million. Hey, look, you want to get paid? Come to the Cowboys. You ain't got to be good.
Oh yeah, no. of course.
Yeah.
oh, is that's the Osa, yeah, right?
Vikings just took.
Hey,
a
be
stupid
careful
tight end.
talking about also with corner.
One of my dog, man. Wow, for him. Oh my God! Is it Mr. EDM dubstep music himself? The Shador hater. The Shador hater in the house.
Man.
Are you?
Shador got drafted, by the way, to the Browns.
He
Yeah,
went to the
Ravens just
Bermuda,
took a nice
Bermuda
late wide
Triangle of football.
With Jonte Westbrook.
oh man.
Well,
Don't-
Cowboys
don't-
are on the clock. Let's see what they get.
He was in my.
Okay,
Okay,
Oh, they are?
Zeke,
They on the clock.
Yep.
Zeke Biggers. Can
Oh,
I
so
get
we
Zeke-
live while they on the clock. Let's see.
Can I
Let's
get
see what they
Yeah,
get.
let me turn to the local channel 8.
Hey, Uncensored. We
What's
grading
up?
the draft so far. What's your grade?
Let's go C minus.
Okay,
Maybe,
not
maybe
bad.
a
Oh,
D.
you generous.
Maybe
it's
a D.
possible we can.
The
pull
thing is,
something out.
I like that the positions. I just some of the players. I just like. I don't like injured players. I don't
Yeah.
like that you drafted a guy that just had a knee problem a year before.
Yeah, right.
Like I don't understand that shit.
Y'all saw how Cowboy Nation were going crazy when they saw him running on the treadmill doing
Yeah.
the rehab. Cowboy Twitter. Oh, look at his speed. I'm like, he's running in place. Like his position calls for lateral movements. That running on the treadmill don't need nothing.
Running on the treadmill and running on the street are two completely
two
different
Completely different
worlds.
things, yeah. It's the
And-
same thing with the Mozzie hype.
He's a
Same
cornerback.
thing.
It's
There's a
lateral
reason why. There's a reason why when you
This
run
is a good pick.
when
This
you
is
run
a good-
track.
How big is he?
A Johnny Cornelius. He's
Yeah, how
more
big is he?
likely- Bro, you're gonna laugh, bro. He's offense. He played right tackle for Oregon. I'm gonna say he's like off the top of my head, 6'5"ish,
Yes.
6'5".
Hey, Uncensored, what you
But they
saying
got him
about,
as a defensive tackle, though.
Uncensored, what you were saying about running
No,
track?
he's an offensive tackle.
I was about to say
Johnny
you don't
Cornelius.
train to run track on the treadmill.
Right.
I just
What do you
wanna
think
see-
of the pick, Savage?
I gotta see where I had him.
They got an offensive tackle, I think.
What you
That's
think?
what I was
I
on the
need my
top.
damn glasses on.
Hey, yo,
We got a guard.
He's a guard? I thought it was a tackle.
Yeah, they got a
Yeah.
offensive guard.
Man, I was getting happy. I thought I saw a D. That's a fucking O.
No, wait, hold on.
hey, you funny, man.
It's
No,
hilarious.
he-
I love it.
6'5",
Chance for reaction
220.
is funny.
He a
You
big
know-
boy.
You're gonna laugh. He was my 8th ranked. He was my 8th
Really?
ranked tackle. It was either gonna be him on the board. You got Cameron Williams, Texas right tackle, Chris Lunt, UConn right tackle. Those are probably the 3 top tackles on the board.
He played at Rhode Island first.
O tackle. Man, I need my glasses.
6'5". He okay.
5'3", Wow.
Right tackle. Right. Oh man, dang, Terrence Steele.
Bye bye,
Well,
Terrence Steele.
Let's be honest. Besides Steele and
That's death. He's
Guyton,
Who you think? You think the Cornet, this dude, like, he could take his job? Though?
He's depth this year because you can't get rid of Terrence Steele this year.
Oh, he a dog. Hey, look, he a dog. He's from Harlem. I like that.
I told you he was my 8th ranked offensive tackle.
He probably from the streets. He from Harlem. I like that.
He's from the East Coast because he went to Rhode Island originally, then transferred to Oregon.
He played at Rhode Island for 2 years,
Mhm.
and he from the sticks. So I like that. You know,
What
you know,
size do you got on him?
This thing says 6'5", 320.
Yeah, that's what he is.
That means Matt Walesko's gonna get cut.
Fuck him. He should have been cut. Right, so now we got 3 picks, round 7.
Corner said, "Is it a
We got
D
the first
now?"
pick in round 7. We got the first.
Say
pick
that
in round
again?
7.
Corner says, "Is it a D now?"
Yeah, no, that's a good. Listen. We could have drafted somebody with a broken neck at this point. You know what I'm trying to say? Like,
Yo, we draft with the worst. Yo, Jalen, we draft with the worst injury. This team is crazy, man.
I just don't understand the injured player draft. I don't understand it.
No, yeah, it's stupid.
A lot of people hate this pick.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully he can kick out Walesko because that guy hasn't done shit.
So did y'all watch the Mike Tomlin interview that NFL
No.
Network did about an hour ago?
No, I didn't. What he
No.
So they asked him, why the players he was drafting was drafted, and he literally said, "We wanted to get stronger and tougher and bigger up front." And if you look at the play, that's what I mean when I say draft with purpose.
Uh-huh.
This draft for Mike Tomlin was about trenches.
Yeah.
And that's what he went for.
Mhm.
He didn't. I feel like Dallas is throwing a dart, and then it sticks. It's sticks in guard, and they say, "Okay, draft a guard."
I
They're
told
just all over the. There's no consistency on building an area of this football team with this draft.
I told you,
all
man.
over the
everything
place.
is- I told you, man. Everything is spontaneous with these motherfuckers, man.
It is
No,
all over the place.
Yeah.
San Fran's first 5 picks all on defense.
Yes,
Well,
it has
Dallas-
philosophy.
Every
Yo,
other
we-
team has a purpose. to
We
what
took
they're
that bust linebacker. Like 2 picks later, Philadelphia drafts Samuel Mondon
Mhm.
out of Georgia.
Hey,
I had him ranked.
We could have had Chris Paul, linebacker out of Ole Miss.
Same thing. I had him higher.
He
No
was
one was
way
talking
better than
about-
this Florida linebacker.
No one was talking about Chris Paul, which shocked me.
Yeah, Chris Paul was underrated. I wish we had him instead of the
Very
Florida guy.
No one was talking about Chris Paul. Nobody. Which
Probably because the grandkids
I
made
ain't
the
gonna lie.
selection.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I already thought. Look, and I don't mean to be negative with anything. I already didn't have any confidence in
Same.
the defensive coordinator, but now it's showing the ground.
Oh man, yeah.
I just don't know how much these
has the
coaches got
coach
say over the
spoken yet?
draft.
No.
No, I'm not talking about the Saints over the draft. I'm just talking about the players that are there.
The players that we have,
Regardless who did it, if it was Jerry, it don't matter. He had success because his players in Indianapolis were good.
I agree.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. So he had a lot of good players, kind of like with the Dan Quinn and the other guy up in Seattle when they had that defense.
Chris Rashad.
So what I'm saying is he had a good defense in Indianapolis that might have, because I'm sorry, you can say what you want as a head coach. You get fired mid-season. You listen.
Yeah, no, for
You
sure.
get fired before Thanksgiving, bro. Like, and I just feel like he would have needed better players for him to be successful. Like, we can't look at our defense and like, man, he's a big monster. We didn't draft no big monsters nowhere.
I agree.
No.
We got an end guy, and I'm with censored on this, bro. Stop saying rusher or end. Man, please. Y'all saying it because y'all ain't drafting true defensive ends. That's why y'all
Exactly.
use edge rusher.
Not.
100%.
When did they start calling people edges?
The Bills just took that kid Chase Lunt.
I don't remember us calling DeMarcus Ware edge. I think
it's only because it started with Micah, man. I think that's what it was.
No, it was a little bit before Micah, but
was a little bit before.
they took linebackers, and if they push them down on the line, they call them an edge. But you still got defensive ends in this league.
No, for sure. I get what you're saying. But...
Come on, Cowboys. Come on, Cowboys. Get Shiloh, man. Let's get him.
No, they'll definitely draft them. They'll definitely get him.
I want Shiloh. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I want
Now we
Sonic.
have to go. We got to go D tackle. We have to go zero.
We have to go D tackle, man.
We
That's
have
the
to go
problem.
D tackle.
You know they're not getting a D tackle. They'll just sign a UFL
They
D
ain't getting no
tackle.
damn
Call
D
it a day.
tackle.
No,
You're
They're
right
not gonna
about
get D
that,
tackle.
cool Cowboy. That's exactly what they're gonna do.
There's
I'm not-
space
Did
heaters on the
anybody
board.
check on OG today when Sanders went off the board?
He probably drunk.
Don't even say that. He's gonna appear like it's like Beetlejuice.
Clubfoot said.
That's a good one. I like it.
Clubfoot said Shamar James is a sneaky pick, down here player. Don't love him in coverage, but he's very physical.
What?
Who said that? Who said that?
Who that guy even is?
Clubfoot.
Dumb foot in the mouth.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
has no clue who he's even talking about.
He don't know who that is. He does not know who that is.
He probably thinks it rains on the
I
sun.
said it earlier. Remember when we took Nashawn Wright?
Yeah.
Nashawn Wright was ranked in the 700s. I had no clue who he was. And I was watching his live stream. And he's like, yeah, I like this kid. He has this, he has that. And I called him out on him. I'm like, bro, who you bullshitting, bro? You got no fucking clue who this guy is, bro. No one did. And you're just telling him, oh, you pulled him
The
out.
only reason I knew who Nashawn Wright was because they had that Netflix show, that Last Chance, whatever that Netflix show was.
Yeah,
So that's how I knew about him. Other than that, I would not have known.
I know Trayvon Walker was on there, but I didn't know Nashawn Wright was on there.
Oh, he was on the Last Chance.
See,
Yeah.
the Eagles took Cameron Williams, offensive tackle, Texas. He was my 11th offensive tackle. He's big dog too, man. Yo, they're taking so much trenches, bro. Eagles just went back to back offensive tackles.
Right.
Yep. You know what's crazy, Savage?
Won them a Super Bowl. They know what won.
They're gonna wait until training camp, sign like another 40-year-old Linval Joseph 2.0 D tackle, and say we filled our need.
Mhm.
That's what these guys are gonna do.
They're gonna ask Jason Peters to come out of retirement for the 7th time.
Yo, Clubfoot tried to tweet at the same time we drafted Blue to try to act like he said it before we was going to do it.
Of course. This dude is. He probably thinks
I don't think he'll start, but he'll compete for a role.
Yeah.
Listen, I like him. He's a third down back. That's it. You know
Me
what
and
I'm saying?
Joe. Corner, what you
He
think
ain't better than Giddens.
back?
No, I had. You're gonna laugh. Brashad Smith's still on the board from SMU. No one took him. That kid
Maybe
was-
he'll go UDFA. We can get him.
Let me ask you this, Savage. Say for instance, our O line complete and it works. Can he be a 3-down back? If our O line is decent.
You're asking a lot from this kid to be a 3-down, but he's very talented. But I had him as a third down change. I had him as a third down change of pace, and I had like 6 guys higher ranked, 7 guys higher. I'm going to be honest. He was my 15th ranked running back. I had Devin Neal higher, Brashad Smith higher. Brashad Smith's still out there. I had Ollie Gordon higher. Monungai, Dylan Sampson went earlier. I had Taj Brooks higher. Because I love Blue. The only reason I had him 15 is because I figured he's a third down scout back.
I ain't gonna lie. When watching James play last year, our linebacker, because unfortunately I'm a Gator. I said then that I thought he was gonna go to Pittsburgh. I thought Pittsburgh would have picked him up. I am going to Pittsburgh or Minnesota. I definitely see the Cowboys getting him. I don't see the Cowboys picking him up at all.
I don't think any of the picks we've gotten, we've expected the players that they picked up. I don't. I can't. For me, it's subjective.
It may be Jaden Blue, but apart from him, no.
Maybe.
He's a big linebacker though. He's 6'1", like 225.
No, that's yeah.
But he ran a 4.7, and he's coming off. He had a dislocated knee in 2023. When you dislocate stuff, it happens to be happens a lot.
No, for sure. Absolutely, for sure.
I had quite a few linebackers.
The Cowboys love drafting rotational pieces.
Absolutely.
It's rare that we draft a guy that we can say we know we can depend on him to be our starter and be that. It's tough, man. Will McClay. Jerry, man.
Panthers, Jimmy Horn Jr. That's a good pick.
I'm telling
He's
you,
too small for my liking. We already have Turpin.
Yeah.
everything that they've done this entire offseason has just been out of the blue shit. So I have no reason to think.
Cowboy blog liked the Oregon pick.
He liked which pick?
The Oregon pick. The tackle.
The tackle. He ain't bad. He'll be a swing tackle probably.
Yeah.
But you know what? Still, the two major weaknesses on this team involve the running game, running the ball and stopping the run.
Can't believe
And
we
it
didn't.
got worse this year.
Oh no, we can't stop
Yo,
anybody.
listen.
Yeah, they haven't fixed it
At
at
this
all.
at this point, I want Will McClay will probably be calling Jonathan Hankin back.
Honestly.
Oh my god, bro. Jonathan, if we get his ass back, bro, this shit's over.
I'm telling you now, bro. I'm
It's
telling
over
you now,
already.
bro. I can't look at this draft and say, yeah, all our weaknesses, we addressed them good. I cannot look at this draft and say that.
We have.
How do you bring in 245-pound linebackers in free agency and then trade up, no less, give a draft pick for a 220-pound linebacker?
Shit makes no sense.
The draft isn't over in round one. Ready for open trials for receiving.
Oh, yeah, this receiver room, if CeeDee Lamb goes down, I'm glad they didn't get a receiver early, but still, if CeeDee Lamb goes down, like it's gonna be Mingo, Tolbert, and Brooks. That is probably the worst receiver room in the NFL.
That's kind of like that. That's kind of like the receiver room we had before we gave up that first round for Coop.
When 2018, when the wide receiver by committee shit.
I wish they got a receiver like in the 5th round, bro. Like they were some still solid ones. They just didn't do it.
We didn't get that boy from Texas.
No,
Oh, he's still on the board.
he's still on the board.
Isaiah Bond is. They are Texas.
We didn't get him.
No, but he's still on the board. We could still get him unless some team takes
They've
him.
only
stretch the
taken
field.
one offensive skill player, and that's that running back. That's it.
That's the running back.
It's the running back.
If I'm CeeDee Lamb, I'm cussing. I'm punching air.
Oh man,
Bro, help me, bro.
yeah.
If he needs something, bro, come on.
They gave him Mingo. What are y'all talking about?
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Remember, Mingo was
the
a
secret
second-round
weapon.
pick
Get out of here,
on their
Justin.
board.
His new name is Minga. That's his
Mango.
new-
Isaiah Bond was good. He was good at Bama. I don't know why he left Bama.
see,
You
no,
just gotta we gotta wait.
Eagles
for OG to
just took my
mispronounce his
edge,
name.
man. Eagles just took my day 3 edge.
Really?
Oh yeah, they did.
Antoine Powell Ryland. No one knew of him because he only had 16 and a half sacks.
Nate Dogg said, and Savage talked about this guy 7 months ago. He said the Auburn wide receiver was still on the board, but we took a linebacker.
Yeah,
The
100%.
Chargers took the
Yeah.
Auburn wide receiver.
The Chargers took Keandre Lambert. Yo, the Chargers had a good draft. Chargers,
They had a fantastic draft.
Chargers took a lot of my guys.
I ain't
And
even gonna
San
be mad.
Fran.
I ain't even gonna be mad when the Dakaronis complain about them not getting Dak no help. They got to do something. You didn't get seeded. Come on, man.
This kid right here, that Philly.
I agree, but they're gonna use it as an excuse for Dak's play. I just can't fuck.
Oh,
with it.
they are going to use an excuse.
But it's like,
29 sacks. Excuse me, 29 games, and he had 30 sacks in 29 games.
Yeah,
one that
That
Philly
kid- Yeah, my guy from Virginia Tech.
Damn.
Philly out here moving like they haven't even won a Super Bowl. They
Exactly, bro. They're
They've always
hungry,
done
bro.
that. That's the problem. That's the thing.
They want a dynasty, bro. They want more than just one.
That
They-
Grossman has always done that.
I know. I
Give
agree
them
with
an
that. This is true. You double CD, we don't score.
No, absolutely.
And God forbid, knock on wood, if that man get hurt, it's
man.
already
It's
hurt.
over.
You know, I'd like to hear why they didn't take Tyler Warren. I understand their pick, but I want to know, did they have him rated above Tyler Warren?
Bro, Tyler Warren would have probably cracked 800 yards because that was Dak's safety black, bro. That big boy, man.
Was that a need pick, or was that a best player available pick?
I think that
That's
was a
what I'm
need.
wondering.
I think it was.
That was a need.
Yeah, that
Because they
wasn't.
know way to take him over Tyler Warren.
Last year
Man.
didn't make a difference on your team. Ferguson disappeared.
Ferguson disappeared.
He
completely.
clumsy. He drop balls a lot. He's not physical. You put hands on him, it's easy to push him out of place.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
He's
what does it
a
matter? He's a
finesse.
free agent anyway.
He's a finesse type of tight end that needs to be open in order to catch a decent ball.
Yeah.
He don't do
Yeah,
good in traffic.
Tyler Warren was a deep threat too.
Yes, bro.
Surely was, and he can run the ball.
He
Warren's
was a
was
Swiss
right
Army
there,
knife.
man.
Man, Tyler Warren would have would have made this
And
offense
now we
so
gotta
much better,
now we
man.
gotta sit back
He
and
will-
watch this dude for the next 10 years. Light
And
it
you
up
know what the
somebody.
sad part is? You just go look at round 2. Quality guards went in round 2. Like,
Yeah, you're right. The Arizona kid,
Tate
the-
Rutledge.
Tay Rutledge. Man, bro.
That's why
We could have gone. Yeah, you're right. If we just had Tyler Warren round 1 and a guard round 2, this draft class would have been graded much higher.
you could have got
Immediately
Jonas
would've been better.
Salvia. You could have got any one of those guards at 44.
You
Yeah.
get Tyler round 1 and one of those guards immediately better offensively.
Like
Right.
I
Oh,
said
yeah,
last
yeah.
night, you take a guard at 12, he better be Zach Martin.
You guys,
And
you guys.
your red zone go up a lot.
I was
by
just
having
about to
Tyler.
say
Yes.
TD and Tyler Warren in the red zone. Come on, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
That opens up the run game because they worried about them. It just opens up so much, man. Like, I don't understand, man.
I don't understand their philosophy.
I don't
Jason
I don't
Witten,
philosophy.
Jason Witten
That's
was
the
a
thing.
huge threat in the red zone.
Mm-hmm.
They
Yeah,
don't
but
have
this,
a philosophy. That's what I'm trying to tell, man. They don't have one.
They don't draft with purpose. They just picking shit. It's
They just pick
weird,
shit.
man.
It's been this way, man. I told you. Look at the way we hired Schottenheimer. It's spontaneous. There's nothing, no plan to it. Nothing. So like
We doing the same shit the Cleveland Browns is doing.
exactly. So
We are becoming the Cleveland Browns, honestly.
We on the board again already?
wait, are we?
Wait, are we? Did we trade up?
No,
He's
No,
six
I
picks
don't think.
away.
I don't think
Carolina. I mean, Arizona.
yeah, who knows?
I'm
Dallas
bored.
would be dumb enough to trade
That's
up.
Baltimore,
in round
not
7.
Dallas.
Why Brando said Cowboys up next? I don't know what he's talking about.
That's Baltimore.
Maybe they traded up.
BAL. No, I say
Yeah.
BAL, not DAL.
After Dallas took that tackle, the 2 tackles I mentioned, boom, went right. Chase Lunt went UConn, and then Cameron Williams went to the Eagles out of Texas. So those were the top tackles left on the board.
I wish that one dude was in the chat right now that said all you got to do is win your division and you make the playoffs. Right now.
There's stupid, and then there's Dallas Cowboy fans.
You know what's crazy too? I've been watching a lot of videos of non-Cowboys fans. Bro, this made me realize that people, not just Cowboys fans, there's a lot of idiots everywhere in other people's
Yeah,
fan bases
that's right.
because they are saying that we have one of the best drafts in the NFL. I'm like, are you on drugs or what?
Yeah, somebody better check Chunky, boy.
My aunt called me and told me that she a Steelers fan. She said it's time for Mike Tomlin to go because they didn't draft Shador.
Hmm.
I'm like, I wish you would get rid of that man.
It been time for him to go.
He
I
better
think
buy a
that's- I
house.
think
He
he
better buy a
should
house
go
in
with him.
Dallas immediately. Hopefully.
Yo, look at Philly's draft.
No,
Disgusting, bro.
no,
They got a
just-
nice
no Mike Tomlin.
And you tripping, bro.
Why? Because he has a winning record and do nothing else. He's a loser.
Yo, Mike Tomlin is a hell of a coach, man.
He's
You
a
gotta see,
loser.
he's done more with less.
Exactly. That's what I like about
More
him.
with less.
Yo,
They
think about
cannot
it.
draft him they cannot draft him a quarterback.
Does Pittsburgh ever spend money in free agency? No. They never trade. I mean, besides
like
the
Mike
Minka
Tomlin.
Fitzpatrick trade.
I like him, but he's
They
a
got DK Metcalf.
I like Mike Tomlin. I just think his time is up in Pittsburgh.
It is. He's a
They
loser.
signed
I-
DK
I
Metcalf
like-
this year in
I-
free
I-
agency?
Yeah, they traded a second round pick for DK Metcalf.
But I like Mike Tomlin as a coach. I just think in Pittsburgh it's just
And Pittsburgh don't fire coaches, man. Mike.
no. I know. I hear
When
what
Mike
you're
Tomlin
They
leaves Pittsburgh, he
they only
leaves the
had three.
NFL.
I think they've only
Yes.
had 3.
Yeah,
Chuck Noll,
yeah.
Bill Cowher, Mike Tomlin.
Yeah.
That is it. When
Did
Mike
they-
Tomlin is done with Pittsburgh, he leaves the NFL.
Good.
That is how it works with Pittsburgh coaches.
Oh my god, look at this comment from Cowboys fan 112.
You racist, man.
Tomlin is a
That is racist, bro.
That's racist.
That is racist.
that's a bit that's disrespectful, man.
That's
Come on,
what he's
man.
racist.
That is, and also that's just respecting Mike Tomlin. He's way better than Mike McCarthy.
If
I'm
you
gonna
put
give
Mike
Tomlin, but no,
McCarthy
but
on
Tomlin
the
never
Steelers,
had a losing record either, though.
If you
Tomlin
put Mike
never said
McCarthy
that
on Pittsburgh, they are drafting in the top 5 every fucking year.
You've never heard Mike Tomlin say that he could not see the play clock, and that's the reason that we kicked the 80-yard field goal. So miss me with
Look at
it.
this kid, Antoine Powell Wyland, bro.
Mike McCarthy came up there after the Chargers game and said he couldn't see the play clock. That's why.
Oh, Hayden Connor went to the Cardinals. Texans guard.
Big ass fucking scoreboard above him.
right.
And you talking
I
about
mean,
He was in
80
my top
yards
10
of fucking
period.
screen. He
80
couldn't-
He said he
Watch
couldn't
this
see the
kid.
play
Boom.
clock. That's why he
As
let
a head coach.
as a head
You
coach.
you remember? Did y'all ever watch that Netflix movie? Don't Look Up.
Yeah, man.
Just raise your fucking head up. You got the biggest fucking scoreboard in the entire NFL.
Yeah.
The-
Yep.
And
He said a bunch of different shit like that. Mike Thomas never used monkey powder to motivate people.
he lied to get the job. He admitted it.
He did.
You know what's crazy? Mike
That was false
McCarthy
determination right there. He should have been
on
fired
day one.
on that.
On day one of the draft, he was in an interview with Pat McAfee. His dumbass self said that the Cowboys are gonna make the playoffs with 10 wins, bro. Like,
Who?
shit, I'm glad he's out of here. As much as I don't like Schottenheimer, I'm glad he's out of here, bro.
McCarthy?
Yes, bro, because he said that's what he said, bro.
Anybody who touches the
McCarthy's all
Cowboys
kinds of
star,
crazy shit. I mean,
anybody who touches the Cowboys star need to be sentenced to detox and a psychiatrist to get rid of the stank and the manipulation that goes into their minds of being associated with these Cowboys, man.
yeah. People flip, man.
It
Michael
is
Flynn,
so
Dak.
weird and crazy that anybody associated with this team have these fairy tale pipe dreams
Mm-hmm.
that they are closer and better than what they are.
Exactly. No,
And this team has actually digressed for about the next 4 years.
no, it has.
It-
But
This what said. This what the head. This is pathetic.
yeah.
Wow.
I heard the nervousness in our team. Yeah, no, I remember him saying that. Yeah.
Man,
And for him to say that we weren't prepared he said we weren't prepared after both Niner playoff games.
Ravens just took the kid from Rutgers.
It's his fault.
Exactly.
You the
it's his
fucking
fault.
coach. What do you mean you're not prepared?
You the coach.
Exactly.
you're the coach, bro. What an idiot, bro.
He
He
made
should have been
excuses.
fucking fired then.
He should have been.
He never
Oh,
should
yeah.
have been fired. How about
After
that?
after the first Niners
Can you-
loss, I would have gotten rid of him.
99% of the jobs, if you are the general manager and you come in and you have one of the worst days in the company history, and the owner of the company come in and say, "What happened?" And you say, "Man, I didn't have the people prepared to come for work today." You're gonna lose your fucking job.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Anybody would.
Or just admitting he lied.
Only in Dallas this doesn't happen.
No, man. He completely lost me the time that he said after the Chargers game that he couldn't see the play clock. That's the moment I completely lost it with this dude. I was like, okay, man.
No, he lost me when he said, "Oh, I watched every bit." Didn't he say he watched every snap of the Cowboys 2019 season? Didn't he say that?
He didn't.
Did
Like, no, you didn't.
He said it, but he didn't.
Then he
He
came
lied.
back and said he lied about it. He came back and said
lied.
he lied to get the job.
Yep.
Publicly
There are
lied
players.
about
There are players that play for the Cowboys that didn't watch every snap of the Cowboys season.
Exactly.
Yo, but they said I'm shutting up.
I knew that was a fucking lie as soon as he said it.
100%.
Oh yeah, me too. That's why I said as soon as he said that, I knew he was lying.
He said Michael doing a live screen with Darius Slay.
Of course he is. Of course he
Yeah.
is.
The Lawrence Taylor really got into his head. He loved Philly.
That's what I've been saying.
You might as well just trade it to
Yeah.
Philly.
Seriously. Go
Honestly, let him go there. We'll get a bunch of draft picks. Screw this man.
Yeah,
No.
bro. Hey, let him
Mike
go.
has a Darius Slay jersey behind him in his podcast room. So
You know
While
what
he
the
li-
sad part is? Check their stats the last 4 years.
Just like Savage got them jerseys up there. That's exactly how his Darius jersey was.
been saying it
It
for
was a Cowboy
years.
jersey in sight. It was a Darius Slay jersey, like it was a Sable, a WWE Sable Playboy post or something.
I've been
Yeah, we
saying
wanna
it,
see
man.
that.
Mike is a Kardashian. He talks more than he plays. I've been saying it for years.
You ain't wrong.
I've been saying it for a long time.
I
but people
can't
just like,
stand. I can't stand the motherfucker.
I've
bro.
never
No,
been
dude, I can't either. He's so. God, man, I fucking
follow my channel. You know, I've never been on the Will McClay train. When the Houston
No.
Texans wanted him as a GM, I was so happy. I was like, get him.
Fire Will McClay.
Wait, pause rest
Yeah.
for us.
Game over.
Fire
Yeah,
and
where
what?
was all the well, we got 3 picks, but where is
Only
all
at the- only
William
at the
McClay
clinic.
we trust?
She was fired. Sable was fired at what?
At the clinic.
Yeah, right.
Every guy she took to the clinic.
Because it wasn't. And that long Iron Boy booty with them fake balloon titties was nothing.
But see, that's what they wanted back then. That was
That was all-
their standard. They didn't
He had-
want a white girl to have ass. That came in the 2000s.
That was Vince and who's the guy with fucked up teeth? I'm forgetting his name.
Kevin Dunn.
Yeah, that Cornette makes fun of all the time. That was fucking.
But that Tori Wilson was hotter than her.
Yeah, she don't do it for me, Tori Wilson. Bro.
Tori Wilson was hotter than Sable, bro.
Fucking Billy Kidman was smashing her in WCW, man. No, I'm serious.
No, I know.
She was once she in Raven's flock with them.
Yeah, but Kidman was dating her.
He was dating her in WCW.
Yeah.
China was fired in 2000. Now she had all that surgery. Yeah. Then she went on to sell the most copies of Playboy. But her run was so fire when she was with Eddie, Latino Heat, man. I loved that run, man. They did her wrong, man. They did
cheat still.
There you go. Hey, Nate Dogg, please don't sell her slogan. I hated it. And all the men that want to see me, boy, I hated Sable when she said that crap.
Yeah,
They let her power. They made her husband into a mockery. He was Johnny B. Bad in WCW. Came to WWE, became Mark Mero, and she power bombed him. His career was over. They let Sable power bomb Mark Mero, bro. Man, it take Cornette to talk about how Vince and Kevin Dunn was lusting over this woman, man.
Hey, didn't Vince get a sexual? Did she sue Vince for sexual harassment?
She sued.
She won it.
Yeah,
a lot of people know Vince paid Deborah when Stone Cold whooping on her.
Yeah,
Deborah, WWE paid her. They paid a lot of people on the cover, man.
Deborah, was that Steve McMichael's wife originally?
Deborah Marshall, yes. Oh, R.P. Mongo, man. R.P. Mongo.
Yeah, R.P. definitely, man.
R.P. Mongo, man. For real.
Hey, nobody got better legs than Stacy Keibler.
They were just long.
Hey, I love long legs. My wife is tall, so my wife is 6 foot. So,
yeah,
the man a bunny hopper.
We got to pull a rabbit out of the hat.
Tree climber, brother, a tree climber.
China she was good. Jeff Jarrett was so mad he had to drop the title to her, boy. He did not want to drop the title to China, man, but he did it. 1,000 guitars broke, not one ticket sold, man. He was overrated. Broke 1,000 guitars, didn't fill no seats, man. And tried to create Global Force Wrestling. God, it was a flop.
Yeah, I remember that.
His dad used to own TNA, though.
Yeah, wasn't he the first champ of TNA? He was the first
champ. He just stole Kurt Angle wife. Took her.
Yeah, he had kids with her too and shit, I think.
Aaron, yeah.
What is up with all these wrestlers taking each other wives, man?
It's like what you call it, what's his name?
Lita?
No.
That whole shit. It's just like crazy, man.
What's his name? Kevin Sullivan.
Kevin Sullivan, yeah, well, he had a woman first, and then Nancy Benoit. Then he was with her, and then Chris got with her in WCW. But you know, he booked her to be his manager.
I was just about to say that.
He booked his own divorce, you know?
He booked his own. He told his wife, hey, you know, since we kayfabe, you should start traveling with Chris, too. Okay. Like, why would you tell your wife to travel with, like, kayfabe was too deep?
Because he was smashing someone on the side, too.
He needed her away from him. That's what
exactly. So he can smash somebody else.
Yeah, Nate Dogg, it was too.
I saw that.
It was two students of Ole Miss.
Yeah, they prank called him, bro.
Stop. Yesterday? Who did
they told you got to wait a little longer.
Oh.
They act like they were from the
somebody
NFL
should get in trouble because that phone that the players be answering, that's the phone the NFL sends them.
Are you serious?
The NFL sends them a phone that they gonna call them from.
Yeah, that was somebody from the inside gave him that number. But hey,
the Giants owner granddaughter goes to Ole Miss.
Oh,
don't nobody have that number but the NFL and the player that they call.
That's an epic troll, though, bro.
That was hilarious, bro. I'm not gonna cut.
Jay Toya is still out there.
Yes, sir.
Steve McMichael,
a legend, man, legend.
Yeah, he did die. Yep.
Yo, he
died. I think he died yesterday.
Yeah,
he died like a few days ago.
Yeah, 2 days ago. Yeah.
Felt bad for him.
Didn't he took forever for him to get in the Hall of Fame too?
Yeah, ridiculous.
Bro, he was like on his deathbed and they put him in the Hall of Fame. Like that's disgusting.
They did on his deathbed, bro.
Yeah, he couldn't even. His wife.
That's crazy.
to the Hall
Yeah,
of
his
Fame.
wife had to go to the ceremony. He couldn't even get up to go.
Ah, man.
Yo, it wasn't even the Browns head coach. Is the black guy the Browns head coach, or the other guy? Who was the black guy that had the straight face when they drafted Shador?
I think it was the GM.
Yeah, him. Yo, he's a piece of crap, man.
Why? He drafted
Why?
him.
What did he
did
do? What
You
did
didn't see how he was looking when they drafted Shador?
No,
Bro,
I
He
he
didn't
didn't.
want to do
No.
it.
he was like,
He didn't want to do it.
Oh,
Yeah, no, yeah. He did not want to draft. I think it
He
was
didn't
the
wanna
coach
draft
who wanted to.
Oh, so
bro,
Stefanski
his
wanted to.
face.
The
His face was
NFL called him and said, "Look, y'all need to draft this dude."
I believe they did. I believe they did.
It's the same thing they did with Deshaun Watson when
right.
they wanted him out of Texas. That's too big of a market. They had to put him up in Cleveland after all of those allegations. They told Deshaun Watson, "Shut up, don't fight this. We're gonna guarantee you your money. Go up into the Bermuda Triangle of football and disappear."
That is crazy. I did not know that.
That is what happened.
Yeah.
I did not know that. Wow.
Yeah, I think the NFL called him, bro, because then they took another QB.
They took the QB 2 days ago or a
They
day
took
ago.
Dylan Gabriel.
Well,
I
for
think-
They took him
200
yesterday.
million, I can live in Cleveland for a couple of years for 200 million. You know?
Yes, sir. You're damn straight. And little boy, they got like 5 quarterbacks over there, bro.
Yeah.
They got Flacco, they got Pickett, they got Watson, and then they got Dylan Gabriel, and now Shador.
I thought they cut Watson. They still have Deshaun Watson?
This is his last year. After this, they're
Deshaun
going to cut
is
him.
their starter. Deshaun's their starter.
Oh,
They
fuck,
can't
okay.
afford to
I
cut
did not
him.
know that. I
It's
thought
on-
I think they're paying him like $40 million guaranteed this year.
Flacco,
I knew that they paid him. I thought they got rid of his contract, but okay.
Flacco out of there, man.
He got to get out of there next year. They can cut him next year.
Yeah, they signed Flacco, but his contract they can get out of it.
So
Yeah.
what are you guys watching? The NFL Network to see?
I'm watching the NFL Network.
Notice,
Yeah.
man, I'm old school, so just sticking with ESPN.
Well, I'm watching it on ABC.
Yo, the
Yeah, I'm watching
Chargers-
ABC too.
man.
ABC is ESPN.
Oh,
know.
shit.
You know
Big,
China owns ESPN and Channel 7?
Big Boy from Oregon, or like Savage said, Oregon.
Oh, yeah, he gone, bro. He been gone for long.
He said he can play right tackle or guard wherever they need him to play.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the D tackle. Never mind.
Said a baller.
See, I don't mind.
Cowboys are better be on the clock.
I don't mind
Cowboys
taking
on clock?
somebody. Yeah,
They're about to be.
in 2 minutes.
I don't even like football. I just like hitting people.
You're right.
I don't mind
Hurt.
taking a positional shift player in the 5th or 6th round. I don't mind that. It just shouldn't be in the 1st or 2nd rounds like they like to do.
Yeah.
Yep, and they do it all the time.
Watch Mozzie after he gets out of the NFL. He's going to try to become like a boxer or a wrestler or some shit like
I
that.
wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, he's going to gas out.
Mozzie gonna end up being a hotel fucking housekeeper. Something like that.
Changing batteries.
Somebody said the same thing you said. They said he's a third down back. They said he runs out of gas.
I wouldn't say that, but he's a third down back. That's what I saw. That's what
Yeah, no, it's Savage is right because, dude, we had like DJ Giddens and Devin Neal and Ollie Gordon. They were first and second down backs.
I had like 5-6 backs rated ahead of him.
Yep.
Let's
Todd Brooks
see,
is better than him.
When Blue was at Texas, he was trying to be like the other Texas back that went before him, but he
Bijan?
couldn't do it.
Bijan Robinson.
Yep, couldn't do it.
Yeah, well, Bijan is much better than him. He's every down back.
We about to pick Shiloh.
Man, if we pick Shiloh, bro, I'm done,
Yeah.
bro.
I could
Get
see
him. Get him.
Man, I was done. Man, you know what? If they pick Shiloh, I will be mad. I was done in the 3rd round.
Yo, this
No, you
draft
were
becomes
done
an F
yesterday,
if you
man.
pick Shiloh. You pick Shiloh as an F.
we got to
Yeah, if
get
we pick Shiloh's enough. I agree.
It's already up for me.
we got to get a D tackle,
I'll just
another
wait.
running back. We
I'll
have
just
to
wait
get another
till
running back.
Hey, listen, Nazir Stackhouse is still there. Come on.
And Zeke Biggers are both on the board.
Nazir Stackhouse is still there. Georgia D tackle.
Get
No,
Shiloh.
I think-
They get Shiloh order a jersey as soon as he go in the shop. Get
He
him.
crazy.
Get
Like
Shiloh
Michael
in the
Gonzalez,
jersey ASAP.
What, you gonna
I'm
use
dead
it for to
serious.
wash dishes?
I'm
But
dead.
Dallas, they'll probably
Yo,
draft a wide receiver.
You know what? You can use it to change oil in your car.
Dubstep,
That is insane.
EDM, pop music, uncensored.
Hey, you just
wake
love Sanders, man. It's okay.
No, you hate it. You wake up to
You
hate
bias. You bias, man. It's okay.
He loves the Sanders family, bro.
I do.
Yeah, see,
Damn, fool, shut
it's not
the
that
hell
good.
up and call the damn pick.
Shiloh
I
was
thought he
my
was talking to you,
21st.
Fifth.
I thought he was talking to you too.
I'm sorry, this guy on TV for the Broncos just yabbed his damn mouth.
Yeah,
I
with his
thought
big
Chad
ass
was
head,
talking
you
to
I
too.
want to smack him.
Bro, ESPN, bro. This is why I wish I was watching NFL
He's
Network.
one of those fucking influencers. That's why you
Yeah,
gotta get
this
his.
is
I can't stand these fucking people, man.
Mm.
Yo,
Bro, like
what if they let
Man, they
Wallace
drafted
Jackson
a
go up there
punter.
and announce it?
they drafted a punter.
Who
That
They
drafted
drafted a punter.
the Broncos,
Who? The Broncos?
all right.
the
Let's
And
Florida
then and the
punter.
guy look like he's about 40 with that 1970 porn stash.
That's what you wanted for a punter.
I want everything. For real talk. For real though.
Bro, why they could have just waited. He could have been a UDFA. Why would you? You should never draft special teams.
What is that? Seamus's cousin? What the fuck? Who's that?
Named Jeremy Crawshaw. Crawshaw.
That's
Oh, he gonna be
Seamus's
he
fourth
gonna be
cousin.
fine. We got the same name, first name. He gonna be good.
He's from
Man.
Florida. That's what's his name? That's Fishboy right there from Florida.
The punter, bro.
Okay, the Cowboys on the clock and the pick is in.
Oh, who's it?
That dude do look like he did magic, disappearing acts or something like that.
Kansas City took a linebacker from Oregon, Jeffrey Bassa.
He was much better than the linebacker.
He's much better than the guy we had.
Oh,
Dang, man.
Yeah,
Jeffrey Bossa. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
he was like 12 or 13 or 14 from linebackers, Bassa, for me. But yeah, he was much better than the linebacker we took.
Yeah,
Oh.
190,
The guy we took is
190
ass,
punts
bro.
and 0
We
blocks.
got to get a detail. We have to get a one tech.
Go, baby.
You know
Shiloh.
they're not gonna get a one tech, Savage.
Shiloh,
You know they're
why
not
did
gonna.
I'm
Shiloh?
just saying it's got to be a one tech or a first down running back.
Yo,
I think it's gonna be the water
they just
boy.
drafted a long snapper.
Stop.
Cowboys.
Stop.
You
playing, dude.
lying.
No,
Wait,
you're
wait,
lying, bro. We already re-signed our long snapper
They
that
just
would be such
drafted
a Cowboys
they
thing
just
if
drafted the long snapper.
He's
from
lying.
what university? What's his name, bro?
Nah, I'm fucking with y'all.
No.
I was about to
Yeah, I
say,
know.
we re-signed our long snapper, bro.
Shamar
Wait, here's
James
the
was
thing.
Don't listen to
all-
uncensored. He party with white girls and listen to techno
They
music.
they drafted a water boy. They drafted the water boy.
They drafted me.
No, they drafted Jerry Jones' grandson since he couldn't make it in Arkansas.
Can you draft a
This
new
was the
owner?
grandson's pick.
Can we draft a new owner?
Honestly,
Yo, they should draft OG, bro.
he would be funny if he was a coach. He would fucking kill his quarterback.
He was sent in Texas yesterday, like
OG.
6 a.m.
Oh, it was bad.
Shotty will tell OG.
Oh.
Shotty will tell OG he about to be a center. OG will tell him microphone fiend ain't no center. I'm a running back.
If he was a Cowboys head coach, he would fucking get his quarterback decapitated, man.
Where
If
does
OG was the Cowboy coach, the players
We
would
got a
be-
D tackle. We got the UCLA D tackle. Jay Toya. I don't know how to say his last
Jay
name.
Toya, UCLA.
Yeah, we got him. We got him.
He's a big goon. He's a island guy.
Oh yeah, I'm looking him up right now from UCLA.
How big is he?
Let me Google it.
Short.
Yo,
Six.
y'all don't believe me, but Shiloh's going to Cleveland to play with his brother as an undrafted free agent.
I can see that. I can definitely see that.
He's 6'3", 325.
320. It's less
We're
than
brothers. We're happy and we're singing and we're coloring.
They waited till the 7th round to get a D tackle.
He's a mo-
Exactly.
Stupid.
Why couldn't instead of the Rebel guy, the 3rd round pick? Why didn't we get the D tackle there, bro? I don't understand.
that boy from Inglewood. He a dog. I'm with it.
No, yeah, he's from UCLA. Yeah.
He from Inglewood.
He's from UCLA, yeah.
He went down the street and went to school. We got a super chat. The more years go by, the more I believe the Cowboys will never even get a Super Bowl in my lifetime. We're career. Bro, we come on this. Hey, you know that's why we come on here and just talk crap to each other, man. We ain't gonna lose. We on here just shooting the crap, man. We know this team ain't hitting on nothing.
Exactly.
This team ain't doing shit, bro.
We know it. That's why we make everybody else mad, because they want us to be so serious.
Exactly. We're not. It's not that big of a thing for me.
It's sad that we have to be happy over this pick, but I had tackles. I had one text higher than him, but he's a good player. I mean, but
one thing
he'll be better than Mozzie most likely because Mozzie's that bad.
What is everybody worried about, man? We got Mozzie and Osa. We straight.
That's what I was just about to say. When you come over here, you're gonna get mad because Uncensored is the ultimate troll. He found out something you don't like, he gonna troll you.
Yeah.
Man, you know what?
He
This
been
might
trolling
be
me
the Cowboy best pick.
He been trolling me 2 days about the Sanders. He know I know he trolling me because he know
We gotta get a running back next, and
We're probably gonna get a receiver probably next.
Hey,
running back and a
this is
receiver.
Sanders. This is Sanders' only contract. He gonna be in the CFL, right?
Oh my god.
no sir.
He gonna be
I wouldn't be surprised if he goes to the
three-time
Cowboys.
Grey Cup champion for the
Man.
Saskatchewan Rough Riders.
Hey man.
Yo, serious question. Are we just accepting this defensive tackle because we ain't got nothing else?
That's I think that's
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's sad that we have to be so happy over this.
Oh
the
my
thing.
god.
it's accepting it. That's the way
This
to be.
is not
fucking-
good.
Bro, we spent This was the second year in a row we got a 7th round D tackle. Last year we got what's his name, the Auburn guy. What's his name? We caught him and then we run him back. I forgot his name.
I know you talking about. I know you
Justin
talking about.
Rogers.
Yeah.
Bro, this is gonna be like the same situation. I feel like, 'cause, bro, we can't expect much out of a 7th round pick, bro.
Like losing a fan. That's what we don't do. That's why they hate us, bro. Cause we don't do that. We gonna keep it real.
That's the thing. It's like
I was saying this in Savage's live stream. I said that
That's
they
what
better
racists
switch
do.
up. The content creators better switch up and say this is a good draft.
they're gonna. Of course, they're gonna say.
Jack
They
Nelson.
gonna do it. They gotta do it to keep the views coming in. They gonna do that.
Yep. I told you they torn because they didn't get their wide receiver. They talking to themselves in the mirror.
Don't
This
be
is the worst
shy.
draft ever, but the Cowboys are great. This is the worst
Yeah.
draft ever, but
But
the Cowboys are
listen.
great.
Yo, listen. On the John Machado, he just tweeted the Dallas Cowboys drafted a tackle. Somebody, the first comment said, "This team hates Dak."
Hey, look, I'd rather be hated for $60 million a year. You can hate me all
Exactly.
you want.
Half a
Yeah, I don't
billion.
give a
What do you
hate,
mean?
bro.
Half a billion.
He said Damian Martinez was right there.
I wish my haters would give me $60 million. Fuck.
Man, my crew could hit me all day.
He's still on the board, Damian Martinez.
Yeah, that's what he did.
I
That was
can
somebody-
win you 5 games a year for $60 million.
He's a Hurricane running back, 6'1" or 6 foot 217. He started at Oregon, went to Miami. 6
There's a
foot.
load of backs.
This is so sad, bro. The fact that this 7th round pick is probably better than Mozzie, bro.
They got it said 6'2", 342.
There's still a lot of talent out there.
He a big boy.
Man, he's a big one.
That Toa dude might be good. He's Samoan. He might be good, man.
Yeah, he might.
Yeah, it's showing it right now.
But what's called came out of UCLA some few years ago.
6'2", 342. That's
Yeah.
30 pounds bigger than Mozzie.
What's your call came from UCLA a few years ago with the Chargers.
Osa.
No,
Osa.
cousin,
Bosa?
Osa, yeah, Osa came from UCLA.
Osa came from UCLA too.
Man, Osa, man, I ain't talking about him.
I'm just saying he came from UCLA too.
I was saying they
That's
always,
Ozzy.
a lot of those Samoans are on the West Coast, and they UCLA. A lot of Samoans come out of UCLA. I was going to say, Brendan
In Oregon, too.
the Chargers drafted him about years ago.
And Utah.
Look,
Yeah, Utah, yeah.
Yes, and Utah.
Utah.
Yes.
Yeah.
BYU too.
Right. Yeah, man.
Yeah, that area.
Mount West.
They
Yeah.
all-
We still got 2 more picks. It's probably going to be a wide receiver or a running back, and then Shiloh Sanders because you know how they are. They have to have that one pick to get
have
the
to
fans.
We
Yo,
have
this-
to get a running back.
That's a big old defensive tackle, man. He a big boy,
That's a
man.
big guy. Yeah.
Well, Savage, you know they're not going to do that. They'll just sign a UDFA
We
and
don't
call it a
have a
day.
running back, man. We don't have a
Giants
first
took a
down
tight
running
end.
back.
It's
No,
something
I agree with you. I'm just saying you know they're not going to do that, though.
Yo, in they head, they got Miles Sanders, the other dude.
Yeah.
That's why.
I mean, did you not see the what Stephen Jones said?
Remember, Corner said we ain't got to reach. He didn't.
Yep.
Please don't make him come on here and say, "I told you guys."
He's gonna say it regardless of whenever he comes on.
They didn't have to reach, so they didn't go.
Man,
Yeah, they're probably gonna just let the running back room play out like it is now.
In the start tweet, we had 47,000 people in the live chat talking about the draft. They wasn't there about the draft, brother. They wasn't there to hear about the draft. They was there because you're a freaky old man. Somebody said,
69 guys.
bro.
amen.
Say, Shay, I heard you like him young.
Real young. He too old for that, man.
You better stay off that OnlyFans site.
Right. Crazy freaky.
He's
boy.
like A minor.
Oh my
Amen.
God.
He
Holy fuck.
caught her at 19, fresh out of high
Jesus.
school.
That's
Yo, this
Diploma,
girl was
the ink on the name on the diploma ain't even dry.
this girl
Man.
was a half removed from being a senior. You was a sick man.
That's disgusting. Fuck.
Wait,
That's
who did that?
Yo, did y'all watch when he had Ashley Larry on his podcast?
Stop.
And,
Yeah,
and,
Ashley-
and Ashley Larry was like, "I'm dating a 23-year-old," and
Man.
Shannon Sharp like, "Where you find those at? You can't be dating that young." And he doing the same shit.
No, Shannon Sharp's a hypocrite.
Ashley
man.
the classic.
He's full
Oh,
of
Shannon Sharp, he is fucked, bro.
Well, they were giving
Did she
Ashley
say
Larry.
something about like his ass being pushed in or something like that?
No,
the girl?
that's what he wanted ass play.
That's what
No,
he
she-
wanted.
Oh,
And the rumor is already that he gay or bi.
Well, I don't know nothing about that.
No. Shannon
She-
Sharp is full of shit.
Shannon
Jake
Sharp is
Hill,
a
like,
piece of shit, bro.
yeah, he
I'm
is.
watching it, sure,
No,
yeah.
the thing is, I mean,
This
I
is
never
third-
liked him, bro. Like,
It's his third sexual misconduct allegation
Exactly.
In
since
7
2010.
months. No, in 7 months. He
He's
had
the son
September.
Watson.
September was the Instagram, and then he's named in the Skip Joy Taylor lawsuit about
Yeah.
sexual harassment,
yep.
and now he got this one.
Now he has
And
In
this one.
7 months.
He settled with that woman, and when he was at CBS, he settled with that lady.
That's right. I forgot about
Yeah.
CBS.
No, that
I
was
mean,
CBS also.
He settled with her,
That's what got him off of CBS.
and people had Antonio Brown had brought it back up when they had their little back and forth. Antonio
But
Brown.
how many settlements that we don't know nothing about? Because he
Exactly.
tried to settle this
Don't
one.
know.
He tried to settle this one.
I was just
He
about to
offered her
say
$10 million.
$10 million.
I mean, Shannon. I mean, obviously a great player, but I just think he's full of shit, man. He has the nerve. He'll get on Ocho for being late to nightcap or something, and then he has 4 sexual allegations and stuff. I'm like, and he'll get on people for doing the same shit.
And then he promoting a sex pill 2
Exactly.
days after. 2 days after.
Like, no, dude. After the sex tape thing on IG,
I don't believe in
this dude
coincidences, bro.
he apologized for it, and then the next show he's fucking selling
And
t-shirts.
he's lying. Do you know how much you got to go through to go live on your phone?
Exactly.
Exactly. Of course, you can't just.
You got to tap the
don't
thing,
buy-
and then you got to scroll over from the picture, from the camera, the live. Are you sure you want it? It's so much you got to do.
It's so much you got to. Exactly. It's not like
He's a
he just
big
randomly
crap.
did it.
He did that shit on purpose.
Why?
Like-
There was a sex
Why you
tape
I
of
don't.
him on
He
IG?
probably wasn't even having sex in it. He was just probably talking,
was
sitting on the couch
probably-
next to a fucking woman.
Like he was trolling even when he was talking about it on Nightcap. I don't know if you guys saw that show.
no, I didn't see that, bro.
Because he was like basically like he said I'm sorry, and then afterwards like in 2 minutes laughed it
Oh,
off.
Shay Sharp, get it in.
Yeah, exactly. I was
Wait,
like,
wasn't Skip also part of the Joy Taylor thing?
he was
Yeah. Oh, freaky ass. They these motherfuckers freaky as fucking work.
No,
They all trying to get laid at work.
but dude,
And-
Skip is like fucking Skip Bayless is like fucking 70, and he's acting like Lil Wayne is his best friend.
He's older than 70.
Yeah, he older.
Yeah, I would say he's
Well, no, I'm saying like I mean he's in his 70s is what I was saying.
Yeah,
Like,
he up there. Skip old. He's 73.
Yo,
Yo, Giants took the running back out. Won't that Savage didn't like?
Wait, who do they take?
who did you not?
Scatterbo.
Oh, Scatterbo.
I don't
Oh,
like that. He's
Savage did not like
size.
Scatterbo.
He had 10 fumbles.
You said he's like
And
a
in the
four.
last
He
35
got
years.
small. He got small hands, right?
Yeah, it's very small, like 7 or 8 inch hands. Very small hands.
I
So
will
he got
say though
baby
about
hands.
him, I like him, but the problem is people only start talking about him after that Texas game, bro.
Skip's
Pretty
wife.
much, yeah.
That's
But
very
don't
true.
forget part is
Yo.
the
That is
Giants-
very true. That is accurate.
The fact,
Giants only drafted
the
one
fact-
offensive lineman.
yo, the fact that Clubfoot acted like he knew who Blue was is ridiculous.
That's ridiculous, man.
He did not know who our running back was
He did
before this
not.
time.
He-
He
of
is
course he
lying.
He's
Bro, you know what's crazy? The Cowboy attack dude called Stinky Foots the draft guru.
Oh my God.
What is the point of lying about that? Like when I
Right.
came on live after night 1, you said, "What do you think about the pick?" What was the first thing I said? I
We don't
know
know
nothing
yet,
to do.
man. We have no idea who
Like,
this player is.
it's okay to say you don't know.
Yeah, man.
We said they
Only
were
people who are insecure.
gonna pretend like they knew every draft pick. Ain't nobody have no mock drafts or no early days talking about anybody.
Mhm.
Always wait till right now. Gooch do it too. Gooch sit around act like he know everybody.
I saw one
They don't know
mock
these
draft with us taking Booker in the second round, not the first round. They had it at 44 or something like
He
that.
was a late first round draft pick. He
Yeah.
was in the late 20s, man.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
it's insecurity on their part.
You know what's
Ask
crazy too? That the same dude who's supposedly called the draft guru, said that Jalen Carter is worse than maxi pads.
Yeah, he did say that.
Yeah, and he still stands by it. I don't know if you saw this.
That dude
This is
needs
like
to delete his
2
shit.
weeks before the draft. He said that.
okay, so
They're insecure, man. That's just what it is.
my question is, Savage, Cool Cowboy, can this guard do you think he can do a decent job for us as a starter?
I'll let you go first, Savage.
Booker.
What scares me is the Alabama in him. What scares me is I think he's peaked, but he has all the tools in the world. But I don't think he's going to be anywhere near as good as people think he's going to be, because he's purely a guard. We could have went a million directions and got a good guard in round 2, bro, with left tackle flexibility. Like I said, and I'm going to stick to it, it's a reach. Because when you draft a guard at 12, he better be all pro.
Okay, yeah, I see what you're saying.
Right.
I'm sorry.
It's not like he's a tackle. If he was a tackle, then
And
tackles are more valuable.
He wasn't even my first ranked guard. He wasn't. So
Some people had him as their first rank guard. I did not, but I'm just saying some people did.
yeah, Martinez just went to the Seahawks.
Ah, shit.
Carolina just paired Travis Hunter and Jimmy Horn Jr.
Yeah, they played together. So
Man.
Both at Carolina.
Seahawks got 3 good running backs.
Yo, who
Man,
that
the thing is that
who
worries me about
quarterback in
Booker, too,
Carolina?
he's not athletic,
I'm
bro.
tripping. Carolina ain't with Jimmy Hunter. Jaguar got Travis Hunter, don't it?
Jacksonville got
Jacksonville.
Who Jacksonville quarterback? Sunshine.
Trevor Lawrence.
Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, Sunshine.
Yeah, the one with the fucking
The weird ass hair, bro.
surfer
Yeah,
hair.
Sunshine from Remember the Titans. Sunshine.
Yeah.
They
He has the fucking surfer
Yeah,
hair.
let me tell you something about Booker though that is worrying. He's not athletic at all. Like he has power, but he's not a good athlete.
That's what I
Man,
said.
y'all hurt my feelings with this, man.
And just look at some schools BYU. You don't draft BYU offensive linemen. In the last how many years, all these Bama linemen are just straight fucking. They're like Greek gods. They're huge. They have every trait you want, and it just seems like when they get to the NFL, they fucking.
What you say about me, champ? Phil Quarter is a Dak Attack fan. I don't even know who that is.
It's the guy who like raged.
The most.
You know what that bastard is.
You know who he is.
You know who he is, bro. Come on.
Yeah, you know he is. I just say he look like he smell like shit.
Oh my
Damn.
The most insecure crybaby motherfucker.
Did you see, bro? After they drafted Tyler Booker, because they didn't get a wideout, he cracked an egg on his head and started screaming like a child.
You gotta be shitting me.
No, look it up. Look, day one of the draft, his live stream.
I don't watch his
Yeah.
channel.
I don't watch
Yeah,
the shit.
No, I
He's
don't,
an
the
idiot.
only why I know
He's an
because
idiot.
somebody told me about him. Somebody told me that he did that.
No,
He's a
that
clown.
dude's an
Fucking
idiot. He
idiot.
probably thinks it rains on the sun. The dude's a fucking moron.
Bro,
Okay,
man literally raged over an O-line pick. Granted, no, I didn't like the O-line pick, but man acted like a 5-year-old, bro.
Of course, the moment that someone gets on Dak, he acts like a fucking.
Bro, he's gonna make
Oh,
excuses
yeah.
up the ass for Dak Prescott this year because they didn't get him a weapon.
I mean,
I can still see him take
embarrass
a wide
yourself like that
receiver.
on.
You got 2 more picks. I can see them going wide receiver.
Who's left though? Besides Isaiah Bond and Restrepo, there ain't nobody left really.
Left.
I was pissed Jalen Royals went to the Chiefs, man.
Oh yeah, no, I wish we had him. He was actually pretty solid, man.
Stretch. Ricky White's still out there, UNLV. He's a sleeper.
Isn't he really thin though?
Most wide receivers are. I mean, yeah.
What I mean is like he's like a Turpin type.
It's possible. It's possible to names don't always mean they're going to be good.
Exactly.
So is it possible that we can still find some good in this draft? Do y'all think?
We got 2 more picks left. There's talent out there, so it's
possible, but that's the
Well,
count.
we'll see, man. They just have to get lucky that they find a diamond in the rough.
There's a million diamond in the roughs out there.
It's possible, but then again, we're like Dallas.
But also, you got to keep in mind this. It doesn't matter if it's a diamond rough. You have to have good development and good coaching. Do we have that?
Listen,
I'm not
Dallas
sure.
is on the phone right now trying to sign free agents, to be undrafted free agents, to be honest.
Yeah.
They're on the
Yeah, they
phone.
probably are. Yeah, they're probably going to try to sign Silo if he doesn't get drafted.
Yes.
Silo.
No,
You sound like OG.
Y'all swear to God.
They had another kid, Jared Ivey, bro.
dude, I haven't seen Shiloh or Shador play, so I can't speak to either of them. But
Yeah.
Man,
If we draft him, I'm gonna be pissed, man.
who, Shiloh?
Yeah.
Y'all are so
Man.
I want to be
He's
pissed.
20.
Man, you know what? I got a feeling. I think I feel the Cowboys going to draft Ewers from Texas.
Oh no! Do not draft him, bro.
Oh,
Who
no.
He's
wants
got
a
back legs,
25-year-old
bro.
rookie who's small? He's 5'10".
Bro, he has like legs just like
Man,
that, bro. He's gonna
Steven
break apart.
Jones love him.
No, he's gonna sell 1 million jerseys. That's why he would draft him.
I'm gonna be a part of that million.
Yeah,
You getting one contract out of him.
He's a Shiloh Roney.
Shiloh.
Silo Roney.
Martinez,
Salaroni, yeah.
Shadoroni, or I don't fucking know how you would say Shadoroni. I don't fucking know.
not
Sanderoni.
Sanderoni.
You're Sanderoni.
Sanderoni. That's a good
Sanderoni.
one.
Sandoroni, that's a good one.
Hey,
I don't.
Fish,
I don't.
What's up,
bro?
what was the bet when the Vikings make the playoffs? Y'all told me they weren't gonna make the playoffs.
I never said that.
No. You can.
I never said it either.
No. It was between uncensored. It was between you and
It was corner.
It was
Oh yeah,
corner,
that's
you
right.
and Junkie.
Yeah,
because
but Fifth backed them up, even though they both was wrong.
he backed.
No,
them up.
Vikings are definitely making the playoffs, but they have a great roster.
No, uncensored.
They,
you
they
were
told
saying
me they told me that JJ McCarthy wasn't good enough to take the Vikings
to the
to the
playoffs. yeah.
playoffs.
Bro, why am I
He'll definitely take them to the playoffs. If he stays healthy, he'll definitely take them to the playoffs.
'Cause
I don't
you
think
were-
I think I just said I don't remember what it said, but I went in on the bet. I know that.
No. What happened was that so uncensored said that because Sam Darnold made the playoffs last year, that JJ McCarthy will make the playoffs. Sports
That's what
Junkie was like, "You're tripping." Corner was like, "You're tripping," and 50. Oh, you didn't make a bet. You just said that. Oh, I kind of have to agree with them. That's all that was. And so the bet was between uncensored and corner.
No,
and
because they had told me that JJ McCarthy was essentially a rookie, and I was like, so was Bo
Yeah.
Nix, so was Dak Prescott, so was Jalen Smith, so was CJ Stroud. All of these, they took significantly worse teams to the playoffs, and the Vikings were competing for the #1 spot in the NFC last year. I'm like,
Mhm.
JJ can get them there. He ain't that
Yeah.
much worse than Sam Darnold.
No, yeah, that's what it was. Yeah. So
But I thought Fifth was in on that bet.
no, he wasn't.
I forgot about Simi Fehoko,
He
bro.
wasn't.
They hyped that guy up to be the next Randy Moss, bro.
Island boys haven't worked. They haven't. The Island boys. I guess we need the OTC to come over here, man. I think Roman played for like Georgia Tech or something.
Yeah, he was a captain with Calvin Johnson.
Who's
Megatron.
with Calvin Johnson? I didn't know that.
Yeah, he played with Calvin Johnson.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah,
He was
played
like an
college.
edge.
The Usos played ball down here, about 40 minutes from where I
Yeah.
live. They played at the University of West Alabama.
That's
They
all
played,
right.
they played
Some
college
more
ball.
boys.
Since day one.
They suck, but they played.
Tyreek Hill went to West Alabama, I think.
If you
Tyreek
got
Hill-
size,
yeah,
somebody will try you out at least one time.
Yep.
Man, you know how I hope the Cowboys don't draft, bro? They better not draft the Tez Johnson, bro.
I said that like 5 minutes ago. I said,
Bro.
I said I don't want him.
Bro, he's so
155.
small, bro. He's like 140, I think.
155.
That's
He's
Zelina.
150 with quarters in his
You
pocket.
got bigger kickers, man.
1980 said, "Who do we pick up?" Just woke up from my nap.
Oh boy.
Oh, we picked up a bunch of trash.
Packing peanuts.
Yeah, I picked.
We got one somewhat notable guy, and that's about it. 1980.
We picked up a couple of UPS workers.
We getting Shiloh drunk and celebrating.
Third down, running back,
Sanderoni, bro.
and a one.
Sandoroni, exactly. That's a good one. I gotta use that in the future.
We
No,
Shiloh
Nate Dog. DJ get
No,
him.
he's shallow-licious.
DJ get
Oh my God! Don't ever call me that.
What the fuck?
Don't ever
Shallow-licious.
call me. Yo, listen. Yo,
You know you
yo.
done fucked up, right?
yo, don't never call me Shiloh, bro. Hold
You
up,
done fucked
bro.
up. You done fucked up.
Don't ever call me Shiloh.
You should have let that comment. You should have let it just slide past, bro. You should have let
Yeah,
that
that's gonna
comment
stick.
slide
That's
past.
gonna
That
stick.
shit gonna
Yo,
stick now.
yo,
Right
don't
after
yo, I swear to God.
after
I
Preacher
swear to
Fifth.
God, bro.
Shiloh
Don't
Lynch.
ever
Right
call me
right
Shiloh
along,
Licious, man.
right along with Preacher Fifth. That shit gonna stick now.
That's gonna stick.
Dog
That's
on
gonna
my
stick.
You gotta
bro.
let shit like that fly past and
Oh,
not
wait.
even acknowledge it.
Don't
That
ever
is-
call me
Yeah, Nate Dogg, he went to the Colts, bro. DJ against Dunk.
That's gonna stick. Shiloh Licious. That's good.
Dog, don't ever
Shiloh,
call me.
this is crazy, bro.
I swear to God. Bro.
Sandericious. No, that's more as well.
Nah,
Bro,
Shiloh Lynch is
Shiloh.
Oh my god.
that is funny.
I'm
That is
changing
funny.
the name in my phone right now.
Holy
Who
Bro,
is
don't-
the coach in Cleveland? Who's the coach in Cleveland?
Stefanski, bro.
that,
Hey
that
Siri,
might
text Shiloh Licious.
that might have typed that on his there, bro.
that is hilarious. I'm gonna use that
It's
one. That's
crazy.
Hey Google, text
At
Shiloh
1980,
Licious.
man, we got some probably a lot of I don't know, man.
Got a lot of garbage here, bro.
We still got bums, man.
Yo, Ishan, they might as well draft me, bro. I'd run faster at least than some of these dudes.
You and me both.
Shit, bro.
You never look at day 3 to fill core parts of your team.
Yeah.
I
The
disagree.
fucking NFL Network is doing midget racing. What the fuck?
I disagree.
Little people.
I disagree. I
Whatever,
think
I'm
the
not
core of
politically
your team
correct.
Is third day. The core of your team is third day. In my opinion, anyone could pick first round, second round, third round. You could do
Except for the Cowboys.
You're right, except the Cowboys. But like, there's just more picks. And the 49ers took my quarterback.
Who did they
Yo,
get?
Curtis Rourke.
How in the world did Will McClay and Stephen Jones look at these players and be like, yeah, get him? Like,
Because it's their
Y'all-
grandchildren that are doing
You're
it.
not thinking.
Grandchildren are like,
Say, you know what? You know what the draft remind me of? 1995.
The end of the era.
The
They got the
1995 draft.
They
This
got
was exactly remind me of.
who was the 1995 draft?
Man, you had a but you remember Shante Carver?
Yeah, he was before that because he played on the 95 Super Bowl team, Shante Carver. Yeah, he was straight garbage.
Oh, what's it? 96.
Yeah, that was probably Kavika Pittman in 96.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah. It was 1995 draft.
They
Yeah,
thought I
that
was
95 draft.
You had Sherman Williams, Kendall Watkins, Shane Hanna, Charlie Williams, Eric Vorson. I can't even pronounce the other dude.
Yo,
Guys
Chiefs,
all know
Link
about that,
Harden,
bro.
Ed Hervey, Dana Howard, and Oscar Sturgis.
Chiefs just got their new running back. Take free. Yo, anyone that plays fantasy, grab this kid.
What's his
Yeah,
name,
we-
bro?
We
Man,
didn't have a first round draft pick in
Rashad
95?
Smith.
Oh, they got the SMU guy that you wanted.
oh man, they got him.
Yeah, I'm pissed
Well,
off.
we
That
still have
kid's
the
good.
Arkansas guy, right? Isn't the Arkansas running back still there?
Yeah, the big he's a goal line back, but yeah, he had like 900 yards, like 16.
Did-
I'd
did
rather
we
have
trade-
him, bro,
Did we
than-
trade our
than
95 first
Quentin
round away for
Johnson?
Dion?
Laugh. A kid like
I don't think so.
Smith, he's gonna go off in that type of offense.
he said Jerry called his grandson that
They're
played
gonna
at
put him out wide. They're gonna do a million different things with him.
not
He's a
Cowboy.
wide receiver running back. He's like a poor man. He's like a Tony Pollard, but yet he had 1,800 yards at SMU. So,
Yo, this man be getting input for the draft from his kids and
I don't
grands.
think Tony Pollard had 1,800 yards at Memphis.
He asked his grandson about CD too. So,
Unironically, his grandson might be better scouts than the guys we have.
I wouldn't go that
Honestly.
far.
Well,
I mean, listen, bro. If he picks CD
Savage-
over fucking Mozzie, bro, then he better than McClay than me.
Savage said it a long time ago that the draft staff was all family.
Oh, of course they did.
If you
Yeah,
look
Brett
at the
Irvin is on
stats,
the staff, bro. The
if
guy
you
who
look at
killed
the
the guy.
stats, you'll know. You'll realize the names.
They have a murder on the
Charlie
staff.
Watkins. I'm like, oh, he was a busted tight end, man.
I mean, like, dude, it's crazy, bro.
They were just trying to like replace Novacek. So like,
Alvin Harper, he's a part of that the staff too.
Alvin
They
Harper
don't,
brought the
they
staff.
don't let players go, man. It just
Yeah, no, for sure.
Once you get in the Dallas Cowboys circle, they will find a job to get you money.
Absolutely.
Shiloh-licious, bro. Like that name ain't never gonna go away.
Shiloh Licious, that's gonna stick.
That's gonna stick, bro. That's what you need.
Hey, you know, if you don't even acknowledge it and it's a throwaway comment, nobody even catches on to it. But once you acknowledge it, it's like, oh, I got one.
Anybody that comment in the chat, I'm blocking you. Hey, dog, I'm take the moderator wrench away.
Shiloh Licious, I'm gonna that's
Man, I would be surprised if the Cowboys got him though. To sell jerseys, put 21 and sell some jerseys.
I'm gonna be the first one to buy it.
Hey, what's your favorite number, Fifth?
What's your favorite number?
32.
I ain't got no favorite number.
I don't have one either.
I was gonna get you a jersey with Shiloh Licious on the back.
You should get it with number 32, man. Fuck it.
Get it.
Now,
We know OG. No, OG. He still won't Lansaroni.
Whatever number
Jared
Shiloh wears
Ivey
in the
is
pro.
nice, man.
I'm gonna wait and see what number Shiloh
You
gets.
could get OG a Lansaroni jersey, number 19.
Maxine Hook, Toledo.
Make sure you get it for the Chargers too.
Yeah, Chargers jersey. Yep. Get him a San Fran, a Dallas. Give him the whole collection. You know what's crazy? He got selected the
Everybody
CFL.
got a favorite number. If you was playing the lottery, what was the first number that you picked? Everybody got a favorite number.
I don't play the lottery, brother.
I said if you was to play lottery.
I've never in my life.
47.
Probably 19. I don't know.
45.
First number that popped in your head.
Yeah.
88.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get
22.
I'm gonna get you an 88 Shiloh Licious jersey. That's what I'm gonna do.
20.
And a cow doodle to your house.
Text me your size, man. I got you.
Man.
And then you gotta wear it if the Vikings make the playoffs. That's what's gonna happen.
Thoughts on Jay, whatever his last name. Savage corner want to know what you think about the DT.
Ooh.
He's good. He's short. He's wide. He's 340 pounds. You're not going to get nothing from. You're going to get nothing from a pass rush perspective, but you don't want that from your pass rush perspective. I mean, you don't want that from your one tech, but he's just a big, wide space eater in the middle. It's good value in round 7. But I still had guys with a rated higher than him.
How's this motor?
I'm sure he played out on the West Coast, but I'm sure they rotated. But it's used to playing in heat. I don't know. I never been to Cali, so I don't know. I'm thinking it's fucking hot like Vegas. You know what I'm saying? So maybe it's cooler in Cali. I have no idea.
It's cooler in Cali, but the humidity is a motherfucker, bro.
In California?
Yeah.
You know,
in LA, the weather's great right now.
Yeah, because you live in it. You come out to Vegas and stay in dry heat. You go to
man on the water. Ain't no dry heat in Cali. He on the water, man.
Listen,
it's not humid in
LA. I'm about to pull OG. I'm talking to them. I'm not talking to you.
You got in the desert. You in the desert,
but on sentiment, I used to live in Texas, and that to me was a lot more humid than LA.
No, Texas does get humidity, Sean.
Vegas is fucking like 2% humidity on a bad day.
Now, granted, I visited Vegas in November, so I can't speak to it right now.
Thank you, Corner. Hey, since I know what he's talking about to my Cali dry heat.
It's not humid in LA at all.
I didn't say Cali was dry heat. I said Vegas was dry heat.
You said the humidity in Cali ain't none.
There's not.
There is humidity in Cali.
There is.
They open the water.
This is not where I am. I'll say that much.
You still ain't answer my question, OG.
You still ain't answer my stupid question.
No, I was not giving him to do his own. Don't even understand.
Are you happy with number 4?
No.
Answer my question.
No, answer the question. Are you happy with Prescott?
Yeah.
I'm not even calling him Dak anymore. I'm just gonna say Rain. I'm gonna call him by his first name.
Rain.
Yeah.
Hey, Corner.
That's the name his mama gave him.
Since Corner owned you. Corner on, he said you cap talking about LA weather.
I didn't say LA weather is bad. I said it's more humid than Vegas, which it is. What's the humidity in LA right now?
Probably by a little bit, but it's not humid.
Well, it's raining in LA right now, right?
No,
Or
it's not.
was.
It's sunny right now.
What? I thought it was
Wait,
raining.
Keyshawn, I
earlier.
thought you were
Think
in.
I'll be back.
I thought you were in Europe.
I'll be back.
Drafted Quinn Ewers.
It's sunny right now. Beautiful weather right now.
Wait, Ishan. I thought you were in Europe or something for the film.
No,
That's
I
the
came
worst
back last week.
A lot of our fan base is embarrassing him. What's that other stupid Scooter Magruder? Them dudes, man.
Watch Lombardi. Is number
His
one.
name Gooch, Clubfoot.
It's 51%
Bro, Woods is the
humidity
worst,
in
bro.
LA.
Man has the worst draft takes I've ever seen. I barely studied the draft, and I have better takes than him, bro.
Bro, they are bad, bro. They
No,
are, and they
it-
think
Like shit, bro. If you still think Mozzie's better than Jalen Carter, then you're on a whole
Yo,
nother
let me
level
ask
of
you a
crap.
question. When Evan Neal was at Alabama, who was the big right guard? Zero athletic, but he was just a right guard, a big goon right guard. Yo, Vach was on that dude like he was Larry Allen, man.
Oh, yeah, Botch is on the draft show, by the way, on the Dallas Cowboys official draft show.
Yeah, well, you know.
Like he's with Brian Broaddus and all them dudes.
Poor Aisha got stabbed in the back. She didn't even see it coming.
didn't see it coming, bro.
Didn't see it coming. Again, right in the back, they put it.
Oh, Quinn Ewers is off the board.
Yeah, he went to Miami.
Thank God, bro. I'm glad we didn't get him, bro.
Dallas is going to go wide receiver. Watch, man.
I mean, I don't mind a wide receiver, just not Tez Johnson.
It's the right one.
Just better not be Tez Johnson, bro. That's all I gotta say.
I wouldn't mind a running back, to be honest with you, or even another defensive tackle. We gotta get a running back, bro.
I don't think they're gonna double dip in D tackle, knowing how they are. They'll probably get our wide receiver, and then the last pick will be Shiloh if he's still there. But if he's not there, they'll get another running back.
This kid I liked, Hunter
Gonna
Waller,
be shot.
but he was like 20. I had him ahead of.
Corner said, "Does Cool Cowboy like anyone?"
What do you mean? You not hear me earlier? I was, for example, on the running back, I wanted instead of Jaden Blue, I wanted DJ Giddens, I wanted Devin Neal, I wanted Ollie Gordon over the running back we got.
No, what he's saying is playing about all our picks. You don't like none of our picks. That's what he's saying.
Oh, I don't like any of our picks. I mean, the D tackle is all right, I guess, but he's 7th round. I think he'll be better than Mozzie.
That ain't
And I guess the running back, I mean, he's not bad. Don't get me wrong, but there was better options on the board.
There was.
They're like he's a good third down change of pace back. But yeah, apart from those two, I'm not a big fan of this draft corner, if I'm gonna be real with you.
Our defensive tackle room is Overpay Osa, Solomon Thomas, Mozzie, and now this guy.
And Justin Rogers.
And him. This is
our defensive tackle room is bad.
It's terrible, bro. Like they might as well get a real wrestler at this point to play D tackle. It can't get much worse than this.
Yeah. See, there we go with corner talking about oath.
Watch your mouth.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just not a big fan of this draft, man. I mean, I hope I get proven wrong. Don't get me wrong, but I just don't like it right now.
You won't. You won't get proven wrong.
No, we're not going to get proven wrong. It's a Cowboy.
No, I know I'm not, but you can always hope.
I mean, I can hope to be on the moon one day. It's not going to happen.
I mean, hey, at this point, if Elon Musk, I mean, he might get people on the moon someday, like as a luxury.
Who knows?
I take that back. That guard was playing when Alex Leatherwood was on the team. I apologize.
Oh, Alex Leatherwood was one of the biggest busts of all time, man.
Giants took Monangai. Excuse me, Chicago Bears took Tom Monangai.
Wow. So who's left out of the running backs, Savage?
Rocket Sanders, but with a question mark, knee. Jacoby Krosky Merritt, question. I mean, he's a flyer, but he only played one game this year because of eligibility issues. I loved Mullins, but he went off the board. LaQuint Allen, I think, is left. Syracuse. Donovan Edwards, Michigan, who could turn out to be the best, could turn out to be the worst. He's Jekyll and Hyde, bro. You don't know what you get from that kid.
He played terrible this year, though. After the Natty, I think he did not care, bro.
No, it's like I said, but like it's amazing. You saw that kid in the national championship game. He ran like he had a rocket out of his ass, and like I'm like, I didn't see that all year. He ran like fucking Zeke the entire year, like he had shit in his pants. And then the national championship game, he's like running like he's Adrian Peterson.
Yeah, that playoff run, he looked like he was Zeke, and then like the old Zeke, and then this year he looked like Zeke now. Like watch Zeke.
I think he made that's what happens. I mean, I don't know. I just think he made a business decision. Then you got Phil Maffa. He's out there, Clemson, big kid, 6'1", 235. Edwards is on the bigger side, also too.
Montrell Johnson, I think, is still available. The Florida running back.
Jarquez.
Is that
Jaquindon Jackson? He's out there, but
that edge rush we got fast?
I have no idea.
Which one?
I think we only took one, right?
The one we drafted yesterday.
Oh, the Donovan.
Is he fast?
I'm not sure.
That was his skill. It was his speed and his bend, right?
Okay.
Speed, bend, and long arms.
That's what. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he fit the Cowboys measurables.
But
Okay.
also,
That's why I thought he might have been an insurance policy for Micah if the negotiations aren't going well.
He still could.
Knowing these guys, bro, they might just let. Can you imagine these guys just let Micah walk for nothing, bro?
That'd be the dumbest shit in the world, bro.
If they did that, bro, I would legit stop watching this team, bro, because I'm not even joking. If you're gonna get rid of him, you gotta trade him. You can't just let him walk.
Trevor's not that dumb.
They're going to do exactly what they've done with every other contract. They're going to drag it out and overpay him.
Oh no, wait, my fault. They'll trade him for a 5th-round pick. My fault.
And
But
then,
to be honest with you, like-
trade away a 4th to get him back.
But to be honest with you, after looking at today's draft, and I know we still got 2 picks left, do we really want to trade Micah for picks and let the Joneses' grandchildren fucking make the picks? Like,
I'd rather honestly them just trade Micah for a proven player. Honestly,
you could have took Tyler Warren in 12 and got yourself a monster guard in round 2. But what do I know?
I think that Tyler Warren's overlook is going to come back to haunt.
Oh, Tyler Warren is going to be a beast in this league.
But he's playing. Well, he has Anthony Richardson as a quarterback. He's made of glass.
It doesn't matter what quarterback. Yeah, I still think he'll be good.
No, I agree because I'm not a fan of Drew Aller at all. His deep ball is horrendous.
Yeah, he made Drew Aller look competent, bro.
Yeah, I don't like Drew Aller.
Yeah, he's going to come out next year.
Who's the backup in Indy?
His deep ball is horrendous. Maybe he changes because Penn State went out and got a few wide receivers, but he was their number 1 option last year, Tyler Warren.
I'm gonna rock with this running back, man. He's fast.
He is fast. The problem is we don't have a 1st, 2nd down running back, unless you want to roll out Miles Sanders.
Tej Johnson went to Tampa.
Thank God he's off the board. Oh my God, thank you.
It's either Bond. If Dallas went wide receiver, it's either Bond or Restrepo.
Yep, Restrepo. The thing is, Restrepo fell because he ran like a 4.7, I think, out of his pro day.
I could care less. He has every record at Miami. I could care less.
I think he's I think he's underrated. I think he'll be.
He's a possession wide receiver. He ain't gonna beat anybody. You know what I'm trying to say, like in a 100-yard race, but
how big is he?
5'10", 5'11".
And he's a possession receiver at 5'10".
At 5'10".
What I'm talking about when I say possession, I mean like, how can I phrase this? Like, okay, me personally, I want a speedster. Then I want a tall guy that goes up and gets the ball. He's a guy that's going to be there when I want him to be there, like a safety valve to throw him. Think of the lineage of wide receivers that have come out of the U. And the kid has every record. He's more quick than fast. He's slippery, but he gets open.
So he's a slot guy.
And
he is a slot guy.
Yeah, that's what you want.
Before Cam Ward, the year before Cam Ward came, he played with 4 quarterbacks in 1 season and had 1,000 yards. Like I comped him like a Spanish West. He's like an Edelman type of guy. You know what I'm trying to say? Like I'll bet if Bill Belichick was in this league, he would have drafted him. 1,000%.
What do you think of Nick Nash? Do you know who that guy is?
I like him. The only bad thing is he's older. He's 26. He was a quarterback, which could, San Jose State. LeQuint Allen just went to the Jags. So you can.
I thought he was only 24. I just Googled. It says he's only 24.
Yeah, Google says Sylvester Stallone's 5'11" too. He's like 5'5".
That's fair. 26. Yeah, I would stay away. I don't want a 26-year-old rookie.
26, but he only has 2 years. If people are going to draft a 26-year-old quarterback, they can draft he's probably going to be an undrafted free agent, but he only has 2 years experience at wide receiver, Nick Nash.
I feel like it's down to Bond and the Restrepo.
I would take Nash over this Munchkin. 100. We laugh at Turpin. Turpin weighs 20 pounds more than this kid. He's gonna get cracked. This kid.
And Ted Johnson, and he's gonna be out of one hit. He's done, bro.
You're gonna break him in two.
Like if TJ Watt gets his hands on him, he's done.
Really?
Yeah, no, he's that small. Tez Johnson, that's why I didn't want him. He's 154 pounds.
Jesus, really?
Yeah, and he got drafted by the Bucks.
Well, the Bucks, what? Didn't they lose all their wide receivers like at one game last year?
Yeah, they got Mecca Ibuka though also.
Yeah, that's gonna help them.
And they re-signed Chris Godwin, so they got a good receiver core. I don't know why they picked up Tez Johnson. Maybe for special teams. I don't know.
Mike Evans retired. He's not in Tampa no more. No,
he still is, but I think he's going to be done soon.
Didn't he re-sign last year or some shit?
He re-signed, I thought.
Yeah, he re-signed, but I think he's going to be done like in a few years. Like he's getting old.
Yeah, his injuries are starting to pile up. He's having more and more throughout the season.
Mm-hmm.
He's barely cracking 1,000. He used to crack 1,000 yards each year with ease. Now he's struggling to do that. Like he's definitely lost his stuff.
This kid's underrated. LeQuint Allen.
Curtis Rourke.
Oh yeah, the Indiana quarterback.
Yeah, y'all see Seth Rollins announcing the Bears pick?
Yeah, I saw that.
I didn't know that was him first. Then I'm looking. I'm like, that is Seth Rollins. I think he's from that area. He has
I think he's from Chicago or somewhere around there.
Coffee shop.
They should have had CM Punk do it.
Fuck him. I don't know. I'm not.
I was just about to say it. Yeah, I was just about to say that.
I'm not a Punk fan.
I'm just saying the Chicago reference.
Yeah.
He's a big hockey fan, not a Bears fan.
Oh yeah, hockey. I don't watch hockey. I'm gonna be real.
Oh, hockey's one of the best sports you ever watch, bro.
Yeah, isn't he? I don't know what it either.
When Fifth actually drag his ass out here, I'm gonna take him to a game. It's gonna change his life.
It's cool in person.
In person, I'm telling you right now, it's one of the greatest sporting events you can go to, man.
No, I heard that.
I was the same way when I went. I got drugged there by my wife, and I watched the game. I was like, yo, this shit is fucking amazing.
I heard it's a lot of fun. Yeah.
Hey, at least
I could not watch it on TV until I actually went and enjoyed it in person.
In person, yeah.
Yeah, I heard it. Yeah, my some of my family lives in Canada, so they're big on that shit.
Yeah, that's like.
I thought the same thing. I never would have. And lacrosse. I don't know if y'all ever went and saw a professional lacrosse game. They beat the fuck out of each other when they play, bro. They be whacking each other with the fucking sticks and shit.
Yeah, but they got like shells underneath their jerseys and stuff. They got that help that moment.
The way they smack each other up, bro. I don't.
Nah, no,
you're not hitting me like that.
You ever see like those rugby like in Australia and shit with all those Tongans that are like?
Oh yeah, bro. I've seen that shit.
And shit like that. Yeah.
They're like 6'5", 300 pounds.
Bro, they're like crazy, bro. Dude, I'm not even gonna lie, bro. I was a rugby hater, bro. But after watching a game, bro, like
we got the sevens out here. It's fun to go watch. I watch all sports, man. Mm-hmm. And you can go watch a rugby game for like $12. The tickets are dirt fucking cheap.
Oh, really?
If you want to get out of the house and take like your kids or your spouse somewhere and just go do something, go look up like your minor league hockey or lacrosse or even minor league soccer teams and shit like that. It's a good fucking time, man.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Hey, it won't piss you off like these fuckers do.
Seahawks, Ricky White.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we're about to pick. It's
very cheap to go watch other sports outside of the Big Four.
No, for sure.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
I'll bet you that was probably that would have been Dallas's pick, but Seahawks just took him.
Could you imagine if the Cowboys get that almost 500-pound Florida D tackle?
Nah, he's going undrafted for you.
No, I know, but like, can you
He's a
imagine they get him? They
project.
say, "Oh, we stopped the run now," even though he'll probably flop over.
Nah, if he loses weight, bro, the kid he's 460 and he ran a 5'2". That's insane.
The thing is, though, I've heard he has big problems with his weight. Like he gained like 30 pounds during the draft process.
He gained 30 pounds since the season ended.
So, you really think he's gonna lose that weight? Like, I don't think so.
Well, then
If he's 460 before he gets his man.
You mean Dak Prescott gave him all his weight?
Oh yeah. I forgot about that.
If he's 460 before he gets his man body, God bless him. Jesus.
Man, he a big dude. Oh, Ricky White's off the board.
We took Phil Maffa.
Oh, we got another running back.
We got a goal line back.
Yeah, okay, we got a goal line back. Yep.
We got a goal line back. I told you we had to go double dip in line back.
Now the last pick is gonna be Shiloh.
We got ourselves.
Okay, we got two back. So we just ignored wide receiver completely. Then,
We were gonna double dip.
bro, CD Lamb, I feel bad for him, bro. He has fucking Tolbert and Mingo next to him.
Yeah.
I don't feel bad for him.
I don't even. You know how much money he got? He paid to be the only.
He's
guy.
getting
Paid him for that.
Man, you ain't
Yo,
paying.
this kid, like 2,000 yards the last 2 years, close to 20 TDs.
You still gotta get CD.
You still got to get CD some.
You gotta get CD help. Like, I understand. Like he's the one of the highest picks.
They got him Mingo.
Oh yeah, my fault. Yeah, I
thought it
forgot.
was
Attack on
Mingo. I
Cowboys
thought
said
we were
Mingo is
using-
the secret weapon of the offense.
I thought we were going to use Minga. I thought.
Yeah.
Bro,
He
knowing
got-
Mingo,
he
bro,
got
he's
it.
gonna like.
Y'all
Bro,
didn't
he's
watch the fourth round?
I don't give a fuck.
Bro, Jerry Jones said that was the 4th-round pick, by the way. So they said Mingo was the 4th-round pick.
In round 7, he's not a bad pick, bro. This kid. He quietly. And can anyone name me any Clemson offensive line? I'll use a Stinky Foot's quote when he was like breaking down Austin Gentry, trying to say like he was so bad, so great. He was like, "Oh, can anyone name me any offensive lineman that Boise State's going to go in the NFL?" And my response was, "Can you name me any offensive lineman from Iowa?" Yeah, Caleb Johnson had 1,800 yards. But just getting back to Maffa, Clemson, I don't think they have had an offensive lineman drafted in the last 2 years.
I can name you a Clemson lineman.
No, name me a Clemson lineman that's been drafted.
That's been drafted.
None today. And I don't know about last year. You know what I'm trying to say? Clemson hasn't really been putting out any offensive linemen. Let's be honest. D lineman, yeah. But
D lineman, dude. Next year they're gonna have a D tackle. I forgot his name. He'll be like a top 10 pick. I forgot his name. They have like a D tackle. What's his name? Let me check it out real quick.
like I said, no, they get
Peter Woods. Peter Woods.
They get D linemen, but they don't like. Yeah.
Oh, he'll be a monster, bro. Peter Woods is gonna be a monster, bro.
The offensive lineman doesn't.
Yeah, no, you're right. I can't find a single Clemson O lineman in the NFL.
You can't.
Except for one guy, Marcus Tate. He hasn't been drafted yet. He might be UDFA. I've never heard of him.
Yeah, I think he's a center, I believe, just going off the top of my head. But
Man, really, people are hating on the Phil Maffa pick, bro. Why? People are hating.
He was my
You can't
26.
make these people happy, man.
No, exactly. You can't. It's a waste.
6'1", 235. I can live with that.
I don't mind this running back pick.
I don't
hate it.
I don't listen. The board got Rashad Smith went off the board, Kyle Monangai went off the board, Damian Martinez went off the board.
Caden Prather went off the board. Man, that would have been a good receiver.
Yeah, they were underrated. I liked him.
Dang, bro. There's like there's no receivers left except for Restrepo. Because I don't think we should take Bond. He has so many off the field issues.
You got Restrepo, Bond, and if you want to go, Nick Nash.
Sorry.
Oh, Nick Nash. But you said he's 26. 26-year-old. I mean, that's dicey.
Yeah.
Somebody gonna say drafting that cornerback is a necessity because Trey is coming off an injury. He's off an injury too. He's crazy.
That's why
The same injury.
That's why I don't bother with these motherfuckers, man.
Yo, but
You a
none of
fucking
the,
stupid.
you're gonna laugh. None of these fans knew he blew his knee out.
Yeah,
None of the
exactly.
fans
None of them
knew
know,
that.
probably.
Fadil Diggs, Syracuse out there. He great size, but he's edge. So I don't see them doing that. But he's like
I wouldn't mind taking him just for the value, bro. F it.
he is good
He said-
value.
Like, there's no point taking the receiver. These receivers that are left are not gonna move the needle at all.
We got a monster in
He
the
said
streets.
Abdul
you
Carter
know.
wanted to wear 56 on. Taylor said no. Yeah.
Oh,
Nah,
yeah.
no. I'll tell you what happened right now. LT's a businessman.
mhm.
LT probably said, "Yo, I got no problem. You can wear my jersey. I want $20 for each jersey sold."
Hmm.
And that's what it, I already, bro. But he's a fucking rat, bro. He testified against people, man.
LT?
He had a restaurant.
Who, LT?
No, LT owned a restaurant.
Mhm.
With my father, God rest his soul, with my dad's attorney. My father was a real estate agent,
Mhm.
and they had a restaurant called LT's, ironically, like right outside Giant Stadium.
Yeah, right.
And they were doing some shady shit, and then LT testified against his partner, who was the attorney,
Mhm.
and put him away. Yeah, whatever. It is what it is. Who cares? But yeah,
Everybody snitches, bro.
not
everybody.
not
Man.
everybody,
Everybody talks.
not
No,
You
they
know who?
don't.
not
Not
everybody.
everybody, but a lot of people do.
A lot
You know what I
of
realized,
people-
guys?
no,
After
They
this,
didn't used to in the old days. This new shit, everybody talks.
Yeah,
No, who
nowadays
was
a
that
lot-
one
I
guy
still agree with that,
that
but
it just came out? He's been an informant since like 1998.
I'm
Hmm.
telling you, man. Everybody talks, man. Especially
Bro.
if you face it 6 months, no. But when they start talking about serious jail time, everybody fucking talks.
But you know what?
I
If
got
you're-
I got a female cousin just got off of doing 15 for a robbery. She didn't tell on the other person. She took all the time
Dumb as
by
fuck.
herself.
that's fucking heavy, man. 15 for an armed robbery.
I'm telling you right now, most people talk. These motherfuckers talking, bro.
I've seen best friends rat on.
Hell yeah.
yeah, of course. No, there's no loyalty anymore, bro.
Man, it's not the same as it was before, where it was snitches get stitching and stuff like that. They
Yeah, no,
celebrate
now
those
snitches-
motherfuckers now.
It's not.
Snitches
So-
get
so
rewarded, bro.
So you approve ratting?
I don't
No, I'm
approve
just saying
ratting.
this is what's going on.
That's what's happening.
No,
Exactly.
well,
But
So
if you
my
looking
cousin
at 15 years
said
away
she
from
was
your
dumb. How-
family, if you looking at 15 years away from your family, and I can cut that shit down to 7. Fuck
Yeah,
it.
but you know what it is.
So you
right?
approve ratting?
But when you
I'm
get
not.
on
Look, don't look. There ain't no loyalty in these streets.
So you approve ratting?
no, not at all.
He's not saying
No.
he's approving it. He's just saying what it is.
You know
Yeah,
what I
I'm telling
laugh?
you what it is.
You know what I laugh and I try to tell
Stop,
people.
Bro,
Every gang out there, every
They all
militia.
talk, man.
No, every one of them has 3 agents in fucking. Every single one of them has 3 undercover agents in them.
bro, when and me and you do, and we both in the
And-
street like do something, and I get caught, I'm not bringing your name up.
But also too, what the federal government does is they're on a
Man,
payroll.
I'm telling you, man, there is a whole lot of fucking people out there talking, snitching, ratting, informing on
I don't-
everybody, man.
But a lot of them still hold it down and do what they got to do.
It was the
Listen,
guy,
I'm not-
I think,
I don't care what they do. I'm not in the street. I'm just saying. I know people that really kept their mouth shut and did their time.
I think it was Mob James. It came out like he's been an informant since like 1998. A
Man,
paid informant.
Lucas, the fucking dude that inspired American Gangster, that motherfucker ratted on everybody when he got caught.
Frank Lucas, yeah, he's from.
Yeah, I'm telling you, these motherfuckers have been talking for a
From up here.
long fucking time, man.
You know what it
Frank-
is? No, go ahead.
But you got to contact Frank Lucas didn't rat on nobody in the street. He just told on a lot of undercover cops.
Man, Frank told on a whole lot of
No, he
people in
put
the
a
streets too.
shitload of dudes from the
He
streets.
put a lot of fucking dudes on the streets in
No.
there too, man.
He put a lot of dudes from the streets.
So,
in jail.
his discovery is public information on who he read it on.
Man. Frank told on a lot of fucking people. Man.
Look up the Purple Gang in the Bronx.
What is it? By Nicky Barnes read it.
Yeah, they all did. But look up the
They
Purple
all do,
Gang.
man.
Got Fisher that rat. He took the 30. Didn't say a word.
Because he was facing 45 and he snitched and got it down to 30.
No,
He
he
gave up
didn't.
something, man. These people telling on people, man. They giving
That's-
shit, man.
That's why he right about everything, man.
I
Everybody,
ain't saying all right.
some people keep their mouth closed, man.
And it's a very small amount.
Everybody
very
don't
small
tell,
amount.
bro. There's a lot of rats. The people that say stuff to Lord to get their time cut, but some people tell the man, give me my 3 hots on the cot, bro. I ain't got nothing for you.
I know some hard dudes. My cousin doing 15 for capital murder right now. Didn't say nothing, and he didn't even intend to kill the dude. His boy
So
shot him.
So is he stupid?
But I mean, he ain't have to rat anything. They caught the shit on fucking tape. But
But is he
threw him under
stupid?
the bus. But not talking about telling them, hell yeah. Motherfucker, we went in there to rob somebody, not kill nobody. You just fucking went left and killed somebody. You lost your fucking
That's
mind.
why. Look, that's why I'm in the street. I don't care. I don't care what they do. That's why I'm at the house.
And that's why I don't get involved in shit either.
I don't commit no
I'm
crimes.
like Bernie Mac. What's your name, punk? I tried to call you when he was doing the shit, but your phone was busy.
3 picks. I think
I'm not doing no time like that for nobody else that went left. The plan was to
That's
go
the
in
thing,
this house and get this money, and you went in there and shot this motherfucker. Now we locked up for capital murder for 25 years when we could have got a 5-year fucking bid. Nah,
That's
homie.
actually more than fucking capital murder. That's burglary, robbery.
Yeah,
We
that's
got
what
even
turns it into. That's what turns it into capital.
Weapon of multi-purpose.
Yeah, but they just go by the top charge. You're
See,
not
you
gonna
know
get
the problem
anything more
is
than
when
20.
the feds throw out like these basketball numbers at people. Like feds have a 99% conviction rate, so it's like people take the plea deals, man. They don't come to you until they have everything.
Everything.
And they don't ask you a question
people-
that they don't know the answer. So
people have confused. They don't have a 99% conviction rate. What it is, a lot of people they include the plea deal.
Yeah, because they
They
already
include-
got you when they sit there and they got everything in front of you. Like, man, you better take this plea deal.
Well, a lot of it just look like that. You got a good lawyer, you'll beat it.
Very few of them.
That's how.
Hey, good luck,
how
bro.
Murder Inc.
Good luck affording one, bro.
When they come knocking on
No,
the door,
no, for sure.
you probably doing some times.
Like,
Murder Inc. beat the feds fair and square. Didn't take no plea or nothing. They said, "No, we're going to court. Beat them."
Yeah.
Beat them.
That's why it's a not.
But
That's
they
why he
didn't say
said 99.
Was it Meach fucking talking to? He
Yep.
ratted.
I look. Here's my thing, bro. I don't see no paperwork. If I don't see no proof, I'm not putting that jacket on nobody. I didn't see nothing. I don't
They
know.
don't put the names out there like that of people that rat. They don't do that. That's not how it's done.
There's a website out there. I don't know what it's called, Pacer or something. It's basically the Google.
Pacer.gov.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
It's
a
basically
random
the
comment.
Google of court cases. You can look it up.
Yeah.
You can literally look.
But they're not gonna get up there and say fifth quarter Cowboys said this. That's not how
No, but
they do it.
but in your discovery,
Yeah, and what they still leave them anonymous in the discovery.
No, they
say
don't.
They'll say individual 1.
no, they don't.
They do that, man. There's a whole bunch of people that their names are protected from those documents
If
because
they're
they're scared of
cooperating.
retaliation. Yes,
they're
they don't
cooperators.
put their names in it, man.
If you cooperate, they'll just put your initials, shit like that.
Yes,
stuff like
they
that.
don't put your full name
They
in discovery
absolutely-
all the time.
You can look. You can
No, when you go to
100%
trial,
look up
you
who
have to
ratted
get a
on you.
list.
When you go to trial, you got to stand and confront the dude
Yeah, and
or
the
the
list.
girl. But in discovery, they protect the name, they protect the identity of the witnesses to prevent witness intimidation.
They
hey, man, it's just this simple, bro. Don't do this shit.
Don't do it.
It's just that simple, bro. Come on. I mean, it ain't that hard, bro. Okay, who are we gonna get? We have one more pick.
I'm claiming
Are,
it's a wide
are we
receiver.
up?
Not
No,
yeah. I think we got like two more.
47.
We got two more of Detroit
There's
and
still a lot
Washington.
of talent out there, man.
Bro, they better not get Shiloh, bro. If you're gonna get him as a UDFA. Get him
I
as a
wouldn't
UDFA.
mind- I
I
wouldn't mind
honestly
with-
wanted to
man.
get Shiloh just to troll the fans. This is funny to me.
No, I don't
I
want.
want
Charlotte
Fifth to
sit in-
get his pick. He need his Sanders.
Exactly. It's just funny to me. That's why I'm like,
Fifth is gonna raise the grade of the draft just from Shiloh.
But you're like,
I mean, I wouldn't mind a safety. I want to be honest with you. Just I got other ones higher.
I don't
Hey,
think Shiloh gonna be very good though.
Savage.
Shoot,
That running back from Clemson. What's your take on him?
he was I think 20 something ranked back, but he's a goal line back, bro. Big kid, man. Big 6'1", 235.
So we got our Thunder and Lightning then.
Well, I
Clarence Hill
think-
Jr. said, I swear these dudes be watching us. He talking about some Blue is not an every down back. Thank Tony Pollard early in his career. Did you just say this a minute ago, Sam?
Of course,
Oh,
I said that when I got on. You asked me. That's what I gave you from my notes.
Clarence
course
Hill
he
Jr. tweeted that. These dudes really be watching.
of course they watch it.
You mean to tell me he coincidentally mentioned this dude is not an every down back and Tony Pollard like Savage just did?
Oh,
Give me a
wow.
break, man. Yeah, he
Wow.
tweeted it.
Obvious. Captain Obvious.
These dudes a trip, man.
Of course.
Listen,
Bro,
all these big corporations, they watch these shows and shit.
Of
Like
course
they
they
pay
do. Of course they
people,
do.
you know. Who knows?
Look at that wide.
our running back room is promising he can catch two.
See, Fifth, you got people watching all the way from Cowboy Nation, man. And you talking
I
about
think we
deleting
still
your
can
channel?
go. There's still running backs out there, undrafted free agents that are decent.
Hey, honestly though, with these two picks, I think Deuce Vaughn will officially be out of here, bro.
Hopefully. Oh my god.
Please get him out of here, bro.
Yo, I
hope he
don't know if it was true or not, but there was something I saw. There was some college coach where he had to be talked out. He wanted to get a midget and get then force the midget. And I'm like, I thought of that play with Deuce.
Oh, you know what it was? That was Texas Tech former head coach.
Yeah, that's a Texas thing.
You wanted to get him.
I'm like,
What was it? What's his name?
He wanted to throw him over the line of scrimmage.
okay,
Yeah.
but if it's not in the rule book, it's legal. That's smart.
That shit would have lasted 1 week and they would have changed the fucking rule.
Y'all saw Jerry make the joke about the tush push.
What do you say, man?
Talking about how good the O line beat down because we dropped that guy. We probably do the tush push now. Like, man,
Oh, yeah, he
Oh
said
my
that.
god.
He said that. Yep.
he did.
The,
He said
the
it.
center is the most important piece of that play.
Yeah.
And BB ain't got enough ass on him to get that.
Bro, I think honestly, bro, I think BB should have been a guard, bro.
I thought that's
That's
what
his
he was
original
never-
position, wasn't it?
Yeah, he should.
Although I will
That's
say
what
though-
I said.
I will
That's
say
what
though,
I said.
he did play well. He did play well last year.
He did. He did.
He played to me, play average.
I mean,
Man,
he was
he
better
didn't
than all
allow
the
no
other
sacks.
players.
That's all you can ask for from a
Yeah,
rookie
but
center.
centers,
Man,
like,
we got to.
if you get a center that like gives up 2 or 3 sacks, that's a bad year. Centers are not supposed to give up sacks. You got 2 goons. You got a goon on each side of you. You know what I'm saying? Like Jakrowski Merritt just went to Commanders. That kid can fly.
You know, he played average though last year. I mean, he wasn't bad.
I liked BB last year.
Yeah, I like BB. He played decent last year.
A rookie center at any move position? I mean, you
Yeah,
can't be
exactly.
mad at it.
Yeah, I mean, look at Guyton, bro. Man was almost Chaz Green.
But the deal is, Guyton and BB play out of position though.
That is true. They should cut Steele, June post cut, and just move Guyton.
I would
right
love for
back.
him to cut still.
I think it's spoil his contract or like what, you know, the dead money. So he
His
gets
contract
a lot.
is what's
It's
Isn't he
it's a
like
lot
the
of-
third highest paid person on the team or something like
He's
that?
the fifth, I
Yeah,
believe, the fifth highest paid person.
That is disgusting, bro. The fact that he's the fifth.
Dak and, Dak
He
and
is
CD are
terrible.
Dak and CD are taking up like 45% of the cap.
Hey, man, I think this year will be Dak's last year, right? Because I think next year we can cut him, right?
No.
Nah,
We have-
2027.
it's
Ah,
27.
shit.
No, we're stuck with Dak for a while.
Well,
You sound like OG now.
He did say that like, oh, gee.
He does. Look, we just got to wake up and realize we're stuck with the fucking dude.
Yeah. It is what it is. You got
It is
We
what
have
it
him. I think we're stuck with him then. When can we cut him then?
We're on a
20,
clock.
2027.
Okay, so we're stuck with him for 2 years.
Yes.
Fifth, what did
Yeah.
Stinky Foot say about Moffat? Did he know him? Did he say?
He probably
Oh,
doesn't
Stinky Foots probably said Maffa's gonna be a trash player because Stinky Foots is trash.
I don't know what Clubfoot said. I ain't see nothing.
I don't really even.
Bro, Stinky Foots, bro. You know what's crazy?
He called this man athlete's foot, stinky foot, 9 toes, club foot.
Yeah,
Foot in the mouth.
them his names.
Corey
What's
Black
a
went off the board.
Dude, I
Mouth
don't even give a shit
disease?
about them.
What is it? It's called.
That was all his names,
All
man.
right, man. Either I'd be cool with a safety, another DT.
Bro, get in Azir Stackhouse. He's still on the board. Come on.
Zeke Biggers is still on the board. There's still talent. There's Jake Bringus. It could be a tight end. Who the fuck knows?
Who knows, bro? Who knows?
But do we trust the coaching staff to coach them up?
Of course.
Yeah,
not.
that's the problem. You got to have good coaching and good development.
Joneses are going to coach him.
The
He said-
grandkids are going to coach him, bro.
He said, "Do the Cowboys plan on rotating their lineman every series?"
Probably.
I wouldn't be surprised, man, with these dumbasses, bro. I really wouldn't.
That's their frustration that not getting they dack some weapons.
Oh, there's dude. I'm
Mhm.
telling you right now. I'm on one of the Daccaronis YouTube channels live stream. People are pissed, bro. They wanted a receiver so bad, bro. And they didn't get a single one.
I'm
I
glad
wouldn't
they're-
even give him the views.
They got one. They got Minga.
Mingo.
Minga.
Oh yeah,
Mingo,
yeah.
well
yeah.
done.
Minga.
No, his name is Minga. When he do good, then his name is Mingo. Right now, he's Minga.
Yeah.
I'm with you on that,
Well,
Jim.
we'll always be calling him Minga because you do realize he'll never be good.
Y'all better leave my 4th round pick alone, man.
He could kiss
He's
my
Hey,
Minga.
this dude be trolling, man.
I'll tell y'all my phone ring. I'll holler at y'all.
All right, champ.
All
That's,
right.
that's Jerry Jones. You've been drafted.
You been drafted,
Yeah,
bro.
you were drafted, bro.
Shut up. This rate draft me. This rate draft me. I'll take another 20 million. Fuck.
Bro, give me a couple $1 million. I'll be on the practice squad,
They-
not doing shit.
Cowboys
Swear to
pay a
God.
lot of money to be mediocre.
Yeah, exactly. I'll take
Cowboys
it.
pick in. This is the last pick. I got to get off here because I got to go.
Yeah, this is the last pick. Oh, they got the Tommy. I don't know say his last name. D tackle Maryland.
2 D tackles, 2 running backs.
I have no idea who this kid is.
I don't know how to say his name. Savage. I don't even know who he is. I'm not gonna lie.
Tommy Aking Bossati.
Yeah. something like
If-
that.
if- If Champ can't say Mingo name, he better not never try his name.
I thought you said
Wait, how's OG gonna say his name, bro?
Oh,
There's a lot better. If that's
No.
is the
Guys,
pick,
I thought
OG
you
don't
said
say-
Dutch sacks.
Yeah,
we-
OG can't say OSA. He calls him Ozzy.
OG
I
gonna
don't
say-
know how to say Ishan.
We didn't-
Like, I don't know.
We didn't even get no good defensive tackles. We got Tommy Asparagus.
We gotta get someone to do the play. He'll do this all the time. He's like, what I'm telling you is this, as if he's praying to fucking someone.
Oh, yep. That's the draft. We're done.
this
are done.
kid's got to be a 3-tech if he's out of
6'4", 310.
Oh, that is light, bro.
Yeah, he's got to be a 3-tech.
Asparagus? What the fuck?
Oh no, that was
No way that's him, bro. No way he's that small, right?
How tall is he?
I have no fucking clue.
6'4". He's 6'4", 316.
Yeah, no, he ain't that big. Damn, bro. Let me see his production. Is he a free tech?
6'4", 316. That's a pretty big. He's
That's
bigger
a
than
pretty
Mozzie
big
and
guy.
Olsen. Though.
Yeah, but still, like I wanted like a 300, like 20, like 5-pound guy instead. But it's fine. Oh wait, no, it says he's 320. Yeah, no, okay. All right, this is fine, I guess. Yeah, he's a 1-tech. We got 2 1-techs to get Mozzie out of here.
Yeah.
Mozzie and Mighty Mouse Deuce Vaughn are out of here, bro.
Yeah, I
after
think
these
they
drafts.
gone. I think they both gone.
Yeah.
No, Deuce Vaughn 100% is gone after these
Deuce
2
Vaughn
draft
gone.
picks.
Mickey
Dude,
Mouse
Vaughn's
has
outta
to be
here.
on.
I mean,
Yo.
listen, we got 2 running backs, 2 defensive tackles. It could have been worse.
Hey, I'm
did,
glad they
he
didn't take Shiloh, bro.
It could be
Yeah.
a lot worse.
We're gonna get Shiloh. We're gonna get him undrafted. Don't worry.
He going to Cleveland to play with his brother, man. It's
Yeah,
a
Does
family
Cleveland
affair.
have a pick? No, Cleveland doesn't have a pick.
No, but if he's undrafted, they're gonna put both of his sons on the same team.
Wait,
Yeah.
OG
Thank you.
called him Osu. What is that?
All right,
How
fake
did-
champ. See you later.
Asbestos? What?
He called OG.
Osua.
He called him
He called him
Osa
Ozzy.
Osua.
He called him Ozzy or something. I don't fucking know. Ozzy.
That's
Bro.
what he said last night.
He said Ozzy. Ozzy's what he called him.
Yeah,
Ozzy.
Bro,
keeps
is he a
calling
fan of Ozzy
Yo,
Osbourne or some shit?
Yo, I troll the shit out of OG in the group chat because he can't spell nobody's fucking
He
name.
cannot spell anybody's name correctly.
I troll the shit out of him all day
Oh
long.
my goodness.
When he goes live, we fuck with him. Like, yo, no, we can't hear you, bro. Like,
No. When he goes live, bro.
OG, can you hear me?
no,
Bro, why does he not change his name though? The OG. Why is it still Microphone Fiend?
Because
It's not
Nate
microphone,
Dogg also
man.
microphone fiend.
Nate
Like, he
Dogg,
gotta change his name.
It's Nate Dogg's fault, man.
It's Nate Dogg's fault, man. He called
listen,
him.
it could have been worse today, bro. It's like we got two young, you know. we
All
got a
right, now
third
can we
down.
grade the draft before we get out of here now?
Mhm.
All right, let's grade it.
Anybody grade change?
I'm sticking with mine. It's a C.
Okay, I'll give it from a D- to a D+ after these D tackle and running back picks.
Two running backs, two defensive tackles. Come on now.
The
Give it a
problem,
C.
I think a C is fair.
C+.
C+ at the best, but I'm gonna remain at a D+ because I don't have faith in these motherfuckers.
Yo, we got listen. We got fresh legs back there.
So refreshing to hear you shirts, man. I love it. I'm usually the only motherfucker who calls people motherfuckers. I'll call everyone a fucking motherfucker all the fucking day long.
Oh shit, Shiloh Sanders just got drafted, bro, to San Francisco.
No, he
Oh
didn't.
shit.
Oh, he'll
Nah, I'm
play
playing. I'm fucking with you. No, I'm fucking.
Okay, fuck.
Nate Dogg, stop it.
Oh, Christ.
Microphone
Here we go.
Fiend.
That's
Man.
a good song, man. Look it up on
Yeah,
YouTube.
Yesterday when
Cowboys.
this dude was singing, I was like, man.
No, seriously, that's a good song.
No,
Cowboys
we
are
tried
selling
yesterday
more.
when I was here a second.
Somebody just came out with a Fiend song, didn't they? They go Fiend. Fiend.
And Andre
Fiend.
Moss.
Yeah, that's Travis Scott, bro, and
Travis Scott. That's right.
Andre Mosley gave the draft an A.
An A?
and A. Are you an Eagles fan? He must be an Eagles fan.
Yeah, he's trolling.
Yeah, he's an Eagles fan, bro, for sure.
He got the cocaine.
Nope, Savage, you're gonna laugh at me, bro. But like I said earlier in the stream, a lot of fans of other teams saying we had a great draft, bro.
They're just trying to talk it into
Like they're just trying to talk us up or some shit.
No,
Dog
they-
pound,
they-
C plus.
he-
I want
he-
you, dog pound. I got a C plus. I got a C
They
plus.
told Jerry Jones to keep it up. He's doing a great job.
We
I'm-
could have done worse.
That cornerback really stopped it from being better for me.
If that cornerback was something else, I would have given it a C+.
Yeah, that cornerback pick that didn't do it for me, bro.
That was terrible, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. I got hope for that defensive end or the edge rusher, like they call it.
yeah.
Even though I'm a Gator fan, I do feel like there was a better linebacker on the board.
Oh, big time.
Yeah, though there was the Chris Paul was there.
Chris Paul was there. Kobe King.
Yeah, and but like I said, for me, it's a C plus. Eshan, what you got?
I think a C for me is fair. The cornerback one is what killed me too. I mean, and look, I want to give these players, I want to be fair and give these guys a chance. As of right now, it's entirely speculation for everybody and for all of us. But I just think this draft didn't do it for me, man. I got to be honest. I just, again, as of this point, it's speculation. Who knows how it'll turn out? A C could end up being an A. Great. I'd love it. Could end up being a bust again. Who knows? But as of right now, I think for me, C, it's average for me.
I wonder if any of these kids we took today were our 30 visits at all. I wonder.
I don't know.
Booker.
Blue was
Booker-
Jaden Blue was a
Booker
30
was.
visit.
They had dinner with Booker. They had a dinner with Booker.
And Siobhan Ravel was a 30
yeah.
visit, like the crappy corner that we got.
I saw one draft that had us taking Booker, but it was in the second.
Oh, don't tell me that.
Yeah, no, yeah, he's right. Yeah. A lot of
He was
people
a late first round pick.
he was a reach, man. He was a reach.
He was a reach, man.
There was people that mentioned him, but
Plenty
it
of
was-
good
it was
guards
not that
went
high.
too, man.
it
I
was
think
not
I would have
close.
rather had Jalen Walker even though he doesn't have a real position. I would rather have him over this
I only
guy.
get mad. I get mad at those picks when there's other guys better than him at that position still there.
Yes.
Right.
So if you
yes.
tell me we could have had a better guard than Booker, that's why I get upset.
Right.
Yep. That's
Right,
that's
yeah.
what I say.
He was
Because we
my
need the
favorite, too.
position. Just make the right pick.
Exactly.
Yeah, right. If there's a better guard, then why not take the better guard that was there? Like that's my thing, man.
Yeah. No, I got you on that one.
So-
I agree.
That's why I'm at with it, man. I'm just, look, this about to be oh boy.
This is gonna be
It's gonna be a bad season, guys.
no matter what we drafted.
Remember how they
Man,
had
y'all don't have
Tyler
no
Guy?
faith. Y'all don't
Remember
have
they
no
were
faith.
showing.
Oh
remember they
yeah, I
were
forgot.
showing
Shotty
Tyler Guy?
Hottie, 17-0.
Like
They're
that.
gonna hype every single draft pick. They're gonna hype. They're gonna
The
see.
UDFAs.
They're gonna hype every UDFAs. But I still think we can get a couple UDFAs. We always do. It seems every year we get like 1 to 2, and they turn out to
Man.
start.
We always get at least one that ends up being better than our draft picks.
You got Scotty Too Hottie in this inaugural season. You got
Scotty.
Mingo coming in. You got all of these people.
Foots replied to
Two all
Clarence
pro.
Hill. Foots replied to Clarence Hill Jr. by saying, when Clarence said Blue is not an every down back, thank Tony Pollard. Foots said he's faster than Pollard, maybe a better day one receiver threat too.
Classic hype, bro. These guys are hyping them up already before training camp started.
he's saying Blue was better than a day one receiver.
Wow, a long snapper just got drafted.
Oh, these dudes is so funny, bro. I know these dudes, man.
Man,
always like a chameleon. They just
First
change.
tweeted, I guess, has for this draft class.
I guess that, yeah, because they didn't get a weapon. Of course, that's why he's not happy.
No, he
wanted a weapon.
Those
Now
guys
he's lying and saying he guessed half of these picks. These dudes are amazing.
You did not guess shit, bro. You said Ted McMillan the whole time. All you said was Ted McMillan. Lying up the ass, bro.
He is lying, dude.
They're idiots.
He probably doesn't even know any of these guys.
This draft. Nobody saw these picks coming.
Nobody saw this.
Nobody. The only one that you could say we saw was the Savon Revel pick, because I said that they would probably get him. I said that. But apart from that, I did not guess a single other pick right.
And guess
Somebody
what?
said, what are they doing? Who the F is going to catch the ball? They are mad.
Mingo, bro. What do you mean? Mingo will.
Minga.
See,
Minga.
I thought they liked Will. I thought they liked Will McClay.
The Will McClay we trust.
What's their slogan? And Will McClay we trust is their slogan.
The Will McClay we trust.
I don't
That's their
understand.
slogan.
I'm confused.
Nah,
I'm
man.
confused.
They only want
Now we against Will McClay?
That's
No,
their
all of a
slogan.
sudden they didn't get the weapon they wanted.
Wow. They just
Like,
gonna turn on your
No,
back.
these guys are
turn
idiots,
on
bro.
your boy
Like I was
that?
watching their pre-draft coverage. They literally had like 4 names, and they were all receivers and running backs. They didn't talk about anyone else. So if you want to lie and say that you guessed this draft, then go ahead. But I'm not gonna believe a shit that you say.
You know what the James Harden fucking guy said? This is his Twitter. The Cowboys about to put one of the offensive linemen in the slot. Eagles, Washington, and Giants better watch out. We got 20 offensive linemen. Let's go. Fucking
Yeah,
idiot.
he doesn't watch football, man. He does not watch
He's an
football.
idiot, man.
He's an idiot, bro. Like, if you gotta realize, it doesn't mean shit if you have all these weapons and Dak is getting sacked in like 1 second.
Nah. They look at the names behind the jerseys and the positions. That's it.
Yep.
I don't really give a shit about it.
I don't really care about these bums
Notice
anymore.
like what fucks today's pickup like is the Shamar James pick from Florida, the linebacker.
Yeah.
Besides that, I mean, and honestly, this last pick no big deal, but there was, I think, better defensive tackles out there than this kid. Because he wasn't, if he's a one tech, he wasn't the starter. Because I could be mistaken, but Maryland had, I'm just going off the top of my head, I could have sworn Maryland either had Phillips or
They had Jordan Phillips, you're right.
that's what I'm saying. So he wasn't
He was the
starter.
backup.
Bro, there's still a big one tech out there. This kid, no one's talking about him. Cam Hosley from Boston College, man. Zeke Biggers is still out there.
Notre Dame guy still there.
Who?
Isn't the Notre Dame guy still there, or is he gone?
Plus, he's like 6 foot 310. That's why he's still out there. But he's a scrappy dude. He'll
have more effort than Mozzie.
Yeah, he's Mozzie's size and he's Mozzie's weight, but he's 6 foot.
Well, that's a wrap for the draft. And we don't. My grades are C. Everybody else got a C, I think.
Yeah, I think we're on the same.
Yeah, I think so.
I'll just give it a C. Why not? I'll be generous.
Now there's going to be a lot of bullcrap training camp videos and fake excitement like they did for Holco, like they did for Tyler Guy last year, saying he was mauling people at training camp, and all this stuff about to
Same
happen.
song and
Don't
dance.
believe the hype,
Even though he
man.
was mauling bums.
They were comparing him to Eric Williams last year, man. You believe that?
Blasphemy.
It's the same song and dance.
Blasphemy.
People are gonna get like so hyped about all.
They're
of
gonna think that one of these D tackles is gonna be like Warren Sapp or Aaron Donald. That's what they're gonna say.
Probably they're probably gonna say
We'll
that.
be back, Nate Dogg. You know, just getting a break from YouTube. You need to take a break from Cowboy YouTube too.
Believe me, you'll be a million times more productive.
It
Like I
feels
am.
so right when we come
Hey,
back.
there won't be anything to talk about though. We're
Right,
officially the
yeah.
dog days.
Yeah, we're
Hey,
not
guess
gonna
what? I'm
force.
good. I'm happy.
What
I
y'all
get-
talking about? Rookie mini camp starting in 2 weeks.
Man,
I'm not doing no live stream for rookie minicamp.
So when are you gonna stream next, Fifth?
Yes.
Man, I'm finna. Bro, we probably
Preseason.
probably
Probably
preseason.
preseason.
So like training camp, preseason.
Unless something happen crazy, put Parsons or something like that.
You never know with the Cowboys.
You never know these dudes.
Yeah, unless something crazy happen like that, or a trade, or some big, that I'm out of here, man. But to be honest with you, and he's trying to tell you this is my first time ever being live in the offseason. I will always be gone.
Yeah. He before, if you go to the past, he never was like an off season around
Once
this.
the season was in, I was gone.
Oh yeah. It was
So-
always a summer break. So,
Yeah, always. I always.
always a summer break.
We need a break from this team, bro.
Yeah, we do. We got our
Like, this
draft.
team is crazy, bro.
It is crazy. Everybody.
I'm just happy that I get to actually do work. As opposed to
We get to take a break.
actually be productive with my
What
life.
the hell? Someone says they want to oil. Okay, I'm done. I'm not reading that.
Dude, I don't give. I could give less than a fuck. This is just a side fun thing.
Hey guys, but before we come back in a few months, Shoddy Hottie going 17-0. Mingo's gonna be the next Randy Moss, and we're gonna win the Super Bowl.
Hey, we just drafted Warren Sapp too.
Yeah,
Don't
exactly.
forget.
We
just
drafted
the
Aaron
next Warren
Donald
Sapp.
and Warren Sapp in the same
But
draft.
hey, and let's not
That's what
forget
I'm saying.
Dak Prescott's better than Joe Montana and Tom Brady.
And
Come
don't
on.
y'all forget, Roundtable will be
We got Lawrence Taylor. We got all of them, man.
Yeah, man.
everybody enjoy their Saturday. We out of here, man.
Take
Take care, brothers.
Peace.